amazing, and we can get to know our lovely Melissa here. So I hope you guys are hype. I see some hype in the chat, Waters. Ooh, wow. Look, your name's Waters. And we have a pirate VTuber. It so makes sense. Oh my god. Send the seas, you know, the waters. I love it. I love it. Let's see if our lovely VTuber is ready to get started. All right, let's do this. Armady, are you ready? Are you ready to get this started?
Are you ready, kids?
Are you ready?
Captain.
Aye, Captain. I didn't even mean to make it like a SpongeBob reference, but are you ready, streamer?
I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
You should totally start your streams that way. You know, are you ready, chat? The chat has you be like, I'm ready. Like, I can't hear you. That would be so good. But now we can make pirate puns. We make all the pirate puns now. It's so good.
I know. I need to. Oh, I froze. Hold on one second. Of course, as soon as we go,
of course,
hey, we're gonna freeze now.
Oh,
there we go. Cool. We're good. This happens. We're good.
Hey, good. We're good. Your eye was like. I almost had the pirate like eye patch for a second. This is perfect.
Oh no. With my tail and all. Oh no.
No, I love it. I love how your emotions is tied to your tail. So when you smile, you're like, whoa! And then when you nod, you're like,
Yep. It's so that my chat knows even if I'm mad at them, I'm still smiling. Because the tail gives me away.
It's the perfect scenery, reveal, you know, like, I'm mad at you. You know?
Yep, I'm like, I don't like you or anything, you know? And then...
it's like I know your tail says something else. Exactly. I love it. But hello everyone, this is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week we have the most courageous, most daring adventurer on the high seas coming to grace us with their presence. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Hello everybody, my name is Melissa Rise. I'm a pirate fiend VTuber as of yesterday. Just a fiend before, but now I'm a pirate.
Yeah, pirate fiend.
Yeah, I am your pirate fiend. I'm your new pirate captain, and what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. But also, what's mine is mine. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, wait, so mine's yours and yours is mine. Okay, cool, awesome. This is great. I like to have your ship. Your ship sounds great. I also like your hat. Your hat's really cool. I like the feather. So I
love it so much.
It's so cool. I don't know if you've ever been to the Renaissance Fair, but they have hats like that, and they're really cool. They're really fun to wear.
I've never been to a Ren Fair. I've always wanted to, but I can't do heat. I'll die.
You know what? Very fair. I live next to a Ren Fair. It was about an hour and a half away from where I live. And dude, it's always around March. It's always around March. Usually when things start to get really hot and none of the fun. No. Dry heat's better though than like muggy, like humidity.
I will take heat over humidity.
Oh yeah, I learned because I've lived in a desert climate all my life, and it's always been really dry. And I've always wondered what humidity felt like, because I've been in like 120-degree heat, and oh my god, it's like the worst feeling. It sucks so bad.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But then I went to Indianapolis, and I dealt with humidity, and oh my god, that was disgusting. I felt like I was swimming in the air for how much humidity it was. And the worst part of humidity, and the reason why I prefer dry heat over humidity, is the fact that when I walked inside AC, I was still cooking. I was still like sweating and hot, even if I was inside a AC. And that's the major difference between the two, because if you're in dry heat, as long as you have a cover, as long as you have like a cool breeze or you go to AC, usually you're fine. But humidity, you're stuck with that. That thing sticks on you. It
does. I was in Ohio and Indiana one time. I used to do like dance competitions out there, and it was, oh my god, it was so humid. I went into like a steak and shake, sat down on the diner chair, and I swear I left a like layer of skin on the chair because it was just it just grips you, you know?
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy nasty. I feel bad for Florida people. I feel bad
Oh
for you
yeah,
guys. That's
I have a lot
insane.
of Florida friends. I will never come see them because
Yep.
why would I go to Florida?
Exactly. Oh my god. Water says, I'm originally from the state with a ton of lakes and humidity is rough. Yeah, I imagine so. Like, the part of me is like, man, it's hot outside, 120 degrees. But then at least I'm like, at least I can just go inside my car and put the AC on. I'm usually pretty chill. Like
We love AC.
Oh, we love AC. We love AC. Oh my gosh, so good. No, so good. For those who never come to one of my shows before, this is a fun little talk show where we'll be asking 10 questions to a lovely guest here. We'll be asking questions like how they first got started, fun facts about them, some upcoming projects that they're making, and of course, we're going to be discussing the thoughts that ran into their model. Sit back, relax, make sure you have your high seas rum on one side and some citrus oranges on the next side because you guys are going to be enjoying this amazing show for us today. It's going to be great. It'll be great. Now,
Yeah.
before we get started, I do have two major things I want to talk to you about. Okay, I want to ask you two things. One is the fact that actually we met before, haven't we? This is not. So a little bit of context is that like we actually met each other at an anime expo where we both had bonded together over the love of one or at least two really awesome people, and that was Iron Mouse and Connor. We actually met them in person, and we just happened to sit right next to each other. And it was so cool. Like you were just like, oh, I'm so excited to see these people. I love Iron Mouse. I'm like, oh my god, I love Iron Mouse too. It's so cool to see people. And we got together and we actually saw that there was like some VTuber aspects to it. It was so much fun to bond over that. I love that like Iron Mouse and Connor was able to bring us together for like just the love of just VTubing. It was so cool. I loved it so much. And the reason why I'm bringing this up quite a bit is because some of the questions that I was burning to ask Iron Mouse itself, I now get to ask you. So you get to see some of the questions I've asked Iron Mouse. So you get the same questions, and it'd be so cool.
I love my Oshi. I love my Oshi Iron Mouse.
We always love the Oshi. Love the Oshi Iron Mouse. Love it. I love it. It's gonna be cool. It'll be cool. And this is a long time coming. It's like I think we became friends on Twitter like 3 years ago. You know,
yeah, it's a long time.
It's been a while. So like it's just a long time going. But again, I want to say thank you so much for coming on my show. I really do. It's great. Long time coming.
Thank you again for inviting me. I've been so excited.
Oh, cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. And Pirate Mouse. Yes, can we get Pirate Mouse? We got Clown Mouse. And we got like Goddess Mouse. We have Demon Lord Mouse. We need a Pirate Mouse.
We do need a pirate outfit for Mouse. I've actually never seen one, even in like the fan contest. I think I've never seen one.
We need to see one, especially if like Untapped Market. You need to make it, guys. Fan art, guys. Come do it. Fan art of Iron Mouse. You know, have her with the same outfit she does, you know, so that they can copy. She can copy you.
Can match. That would be, honestly, if people drew me with Iron Mouse, I think I'd cry.
Do
like,
it.
Happy as tears.
Guys, hear that? Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Do it. Be the greatest thing. That'd be so great. The other thing I want to mention is something that's a little bit more like recent, and that is when I first met you, you were just a simple Melissa, adorable, lovely, but now you happen to put on a new hat. Saw Sail of Ben Seas. What made you want to go into the pirate theme so badly? Like you went from from your regular outfit to now a pirate theme.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. It does kind of get into like my design stuff and like lore and whatnot. Lore, we love lore. But essentially, my world for lore, I can kind of be anything I want to be. And not to steal Mattel's tagline for Barbie, but you know, I can be anything I want to be. So
steal it. They don't need it. They're not doing it.
But the idea for pirate also came after I caught up to all of One Piece. I'm currently like 3 episodes behind though. But when I caught up to One Piece, I was like, I think I need to become a pirate.
I think I like pirates. I think I like pirates now. I kind of legally have to like pirates. If you catch up to One Piece, you legally have to like pirates now.
It feels like a requirement at this point. I'm just like, listen, I like it. And I'm like, plus pirates are cute. I'm like, I like the idea of like pirates and all that. And like, I already have more, because my whole thing is theme. So this is just the first theme we're kind of exploring. We had base Melissa before, and now you've got the pirate fiend as well. So yeah.
I think this is actually really cool. I like theming, and like some people argue that you kind of want to have a theme when you are building a brand because you want something that is really easy to catch. You want things to like catch into a thing. Like you like whenever you see like a VTuber, you kind of like, okay, what are they trying to go for? Oh, they're like a succubus. Okay, that's the theme. Oh, this person is like a cyber like warrior, like or like a street racer. You know, like, you want to have a theme that kind of catches on and gets resonated by people, so they can be like, oh, this person's this. This is what they're known for. So it's nice.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with just being you as a VTuber. Nothing wrong with that. But usually when you're trying to build up a brand, build up your character, having something that's really easy to catch on and get people to understand usually helps you out a little bit.
Yeah, like it's been really nice because like even though like this is literally new as of yesterday, but like it's great because I can dive into more of this like character kind of stuff. I got into VTubing for like lore, and so I guess this kind of gets into some of your questions that we haven't officially
We
answered.
do have those. You don't have to go into too much detail. I just thought I just like the idea of like going from this to this, and I thought like before we go for the lore wise and the design wise, what made you want to like go into this idea of having a theme for your character, you know?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's kind of directly tied to my lore because my lore is it's the world between the pages, and the world between the pages is the space in between all of your manga and your books. It's where all of the characters live. It's like a film set, but paper and pages and stuff. And any story can happen between the pages. So the first one that I jumped into after landing there was pirate.
I love it. You know what? That's pretty cool. Have you ever seen the movie called The Page Master?
I haven't. No,
it kind of reminds me of that. It's a very weird movie, to be honest, but it's kind of it like grew on me as a child because it's about this kid who like I don't remember, I could be citing it wrong, so fact check me on this, but it was a kid that wasn't really interested in reading for the longest time, and he got into a whole library that was like kind of stuck. He was stuck in the library because it was raining like crazy outside, and I think it was maybe writing for something, I can't remember. Well, see, Water's no page master, and then he started reading, and he goes into the book, and each book he goes into has a different adventure. He goes to like Jekyll and Hyde, he goes into like this fantasy one with like a dragon, he goes into like Moby Dick, goes into a pirate one, you know, it goes into all these different like sections, and all has different adventures to it. It kind of reminds me of that. Like you go into a book and go into that world and become that character, you know.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I guess it is kind of similar. Like I'm still me. It's kind of Kingdom Hearts logic in a way.
Okay,
like
I can
the
see that,
world affects the way you are presented, kind of. So like I land in pirate world, I'm pirate clothing now.
Pirate. I love it. It's a good idea. I love how this like an overarching like lore behind it, like the overarching like story of you. You're Melissa, but you're pirate Melissa. Maybe down the road, maybe we'll see like medieval Melissa, or maybe sci-fi Melissa. It'd be kind of cool to see all the cool different Melissas there. You know? I like it. Very cool.
Yeah.
But before we spoil anything more, let's get down with some of the questions I have for you guys, because we're going to dabble in some of the things we talked about. I just wanted to bring up those two things because they mean a lot, and there's not really a spot that I really want to put in within the questions. But let's get started with the very first question of the night. And of course, chat, if you guys would like to, there's also a spin the wheel redeem that you guys can hit, where a random spin of the wheel will pop up, and a set of questions will be asked to a lovely Ms. Melissa here. So if you would like to tribute to the stream, you guys can also ask your questions by hitting the spin the wheel redeem, if you like to. But first, what better way to start off an interview than the very first time you ever got streaming in the first place? What made you want to get into content creation?
Yeah, so I'm an oldie at this point.
What?
Not in the VTubing space at least, but I was originally a YouTuber and only did face cam stuff, like face cam, IRL kind of content. I did that 11 years ago. Oh my God.
Wow, you did that 11 years ago. Jeez.
11 years ago was when I started. Maybe 12. It gets confusing because I deleted a lot of my early videos right after posting them because I was like, it's cringe. And then, yeah, like I think a lot of people have that experience too, though, where it's like, I don't like this. I delete it right after posting.
Yeah, I probably should have done some of that on my YouTube channel. I kind of forgot about that, but then I look back and I'm like, ooh, I should have deleted that one.
Yeah, I'm still cleaning up my channel because I'll eventually turn it into only VTubing. But yeah, so I was inspired by people like at the time, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, a lot of the gamers, right? I was really into the gamers. Even though I did lifestyle content, I was really into the gamers.
The gamers, I love the gamers.
And then I incorporated a VTuber as a joke about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
It was shortly before we actually first met was when I started VTubing. I was already in like the VTubing community, following people, keeping up with people and all that good stuff. But I actually didn't become VTuber until I decided, hey, let's make it an April Fool's joke. And I debuted a VTuber model on April Fool's Day one year. And then I put too much time, because I have something that I call the too much gene. Yes, it's where you do just a little too much. And I did too much for the debut. I spent so much money and time and effort onto making it really, really fun and cool with a customizable model I had at the time. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. We're gonna start doing it once a week. This was when I was streaming about 3 to 4 days a week. I've cut back since then a lot. But I used to stream like 3 to 4 days a week. And for half of them, I would, or like 1 to 2 of the streams, I would have the VTuber model. And then the others, I would do face cam. I did that for about a year. And then last year, around May, I made the full switch to only VTubing content. Just face cam, I just wasn't enjoying it. I was getting a lot of those like really mean comments of like, it would be like, why are you a VTuber right now? I want to see your face. And then it would also be vice versa. Why are you face cam right now? I want to see your VTuber. And I was like, you know what? I like the VTuber too. Let's just go all VTuber.
Straight VTuber.
And I haven't looked back, and it's been so much better for my mental. It's been so much better for sparking my creativity and stuff. So it was just the right call. And I love VTubers. Here's my thing. If I have the option of being a pretty anime woman on the internet, why wouldn't I?
Why not? That's like the dream come true. Everyone wants to be a cute anime girl on the internet. Like, this is perfect, right?
Exactly.
Want to? Exactly. And as someone who has interacted with a lot of different VTubers over my time, definitely is like less stressful because you don't have to do your hair up, you don't have to put clothes on, you don't have to do all this kind of stuff. You can just pretty anime girl. Go.
Yep. And I already work from home. That's public knowledge, that's fine. But I already work from home and stuff too. So it's like, it just makes life a lot easier to be able to go to like collabs quickly and things like that too, where I'm like, cool, just boom, pop it on, boom, we're good to go.
Got it. I love that. That's so cool. It's actually really flexible too. I like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those moments where you like literally in bed and you're like, oh, I gotta go do this thing, and then you like just literally just go into your office, not even like doing anything, and then just pop up on a stream?
It's worse because I don't even have an office. I live in a 1-bedroom, so I
you
literally have my desk
up
right next to my bed. Let me tell you, it's great for subathons though. It's great for subathons because I'm just right there. I can just roll out of bed.
I'm here.
But yeah, I often will clock into work and then get dressed right after clocking in because I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Nobody calls me at. I start at like 5 in the morning, so I'm like, nobody's calling me for anything at 5 in the morning. If they are, that's a them problem. That's a
them problem.
Yep.
That's so cool though. That's so cool. I love that. That's so awesome. I like this like mindset of like being able to just go right into this kind of stuff that you really enjoy doing, not have to worry about things. And that's one of the great things about being a VTuber. It's really cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what do you like the most about being a VTuber? Is it because you're able to can just like jump into it and not have to worry about it, or is it something you mentioned before about the creativity?
It's definitely more of the creativity. Everything else is just more of that's a nice convenience. But yeah, I think like VTubing helped my brand a lot in like figuring out like a set direction that I wanted to go. Because when I was face cam, all of my branding was in grayscale, which is you have to do that very particularly to be successful with that. Because there are other creators, VTubers, facecam, otherwise that do have black and white branding, and they know how to use it, so it's being used right. I did not, and so I was like, you know, like green is my favorite color. So I started incorporating more green, starting with the VTuber model. And I was like, I like having color. So yeah, it's really helped me like solidify my internalized brand identity, and then just be, you know, just have more like I've always been a fairly confident person, but I think it helps to have like that extra level of like, yeah, I can be myself, but I can also be like a confident character too. So it's like a little mix of both, you know.
No, I agree 100%. I love the creativity that goes into it. Like when you're just a face cam streamer, there's not much you can do. You can do some cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. Some really cool stuff you can do with showing your face. But at the end of the day, if you're just trying to be a regular streamer, there's not much you can do other than just, you know, reaction with your face and stuff like that. But as a VTuber, you can do so much stuff. You can be a pirate jumping into space, you know, and not have to worry about it being that crazy, you know. You can have giant, like I remember watching someone having like a bicycle thrown into their face from like Chad redeeming bits, you know. It's just like you can do fun stuff like that, and creativity just doesn't stop. It's so cool. You can do so many things with it.
Yeah, it's just, I think it just breeds creativity, just the space in general. Like there's always something new too in general. So yeah, I like our silly anime people on the internet.
Silly, I like the little anime silliness. It's so good, so good. Yeah. It's very fun. I love it. Well, let's get to the next question. The next question is really just tell us about your lore and backstory. I know you dabbled a little bit onto the whole page master kind of style of things, which all the Kingdom Hearts kind of theming of things. Do you want to go into a little bit more detail of all that?
Yeah, absolutely. I love lore. So lore is like one of the biggest pushes that got me into VTubing too. Is I have a degree in creative writing, and so that I like using it.
It's good. Go for it.
Yeah. So I basically my lore basically starts in the real world. I actually do have a face cam appearance in my first lore video of actually showing me like checking something out, and that's me getting sucked into a book. Basically.
That's so cool. I love the blend of hybrids. That's so cool.
Yeah, so it starts with me kind of looking at some news. There's a random disease, and it's making everybody stay inside. I wonder what that could be. And I basically am depressed. So I go check out this mysterious sound because it's like a horror movie. Who nothing exciting happens until you check out the sound, right?
Oh no! Oh no!
Check it out. Sucks me into what we call the world between the pages, which is the world that exists in fiction behind and in between the crevices of your manga panels and pages. And essentially the original idea was the Fiend, which is my VTuber character's code name technically. The Fiend lives in the background of all of your anime and manga. So she's essentially a background character, which is kind of a fun little take, I think. I've never seen that before. So I'm like, haha, I just fit in everywhere because I'm background character. From that, there's different agencies in this world. I've done a lot of world building. There's a lot of agencies in this world.
I'm really into this. This is actually really cool.
Yay! Okay, I'm glad. I love my lore. But yeah, so basically, she falls from the sky and lands in a dumpster into this world. And she ends up finding her best friend, which is this little rabbit-looking companion named Ace. And lures him with a pack of peanuts, and they eventually find a place to live in the world between the pages and get employed at an agency. These agencies have lore books, which, hold on, there we go. Have lore books.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and these lore books basically open different portals to different realms, which, for example, the pirate realm. And so she decides, you know what? I want more from life. I am gonna quit my job in this world and steal a lore book, and we're gonna go have an adventure. So that's what she does. She walks into her boss's office, says, I quit and grabs the lore book, jumps out through a portal, and then falls into the pirate realm, which I can now talk about this lore now that it's out. She falls and it takes a really long time to fall. There's a lot of falling. I know my name's Melissa Rise, but there's a lot of falling.
There's a lot more falling than rising.
Yeah, there really is. There really is. It's like a pun or something, but I didn't plan it that way. So she falls, she eventually lands in the ocean, gets saved by a siren. The siren then tells her to seek out a fairy. The fiend goes and tries to find the fairy in a cave, and there's a chest that is talking.
Mimic.
She looks inside the chest, and there's another lore book in there. So she wants that because she wants another adventure. So she goes in, she grabs the chest, says, "What do I need to do?" and is told that there is a pirate who stole the key to the chest, and she needs to go fight that pirate to get it back. So the fiend goes, finds the pirate, and essentially has a Pokemon battle between the pirate's trusted companion animal, which is a Sandile from Pokemon.
I guess cool. Okay.
Battle. And then the fiend, my mascot Ace, they fight in a Pokemon battle. And the pirate eventually says, "This is annoying. I'm done with this. I'm bored of it. Take your stupid key and leave." So I do. And then we let out this little magical creature, who then traps my companion Ace into the box instead, because something Satoru Gojo.
You know what? Okay, I now piece the puzzle.
Yep,
Okay, I got it.
And then the fiend decides, you know what? I guess we're just all gonna get along together and go on an adventure and see what kind of trouble we can put up to here. And it's kind of funny that you said medieval, because I was thinking about like, oh, there's probably medieval stuff in a pirate realm and stuff. So I might do something with that as well.
Apparently near the end of the pirate like life is around the beginning of like the ending of like Knight's life is around the same time the beginning of Pirates life. So technically the timelines do like at the end of their can actually intersect. Yeah, right next to each other. So you actually could see some Knights in a pirate. Very possible.
And I'm cooking ideas. All right.
You got it. I love it.
I'm cooking.
Like I said, you should definitely watch the movie Page Master. Definitely recommend it. It's really old school, but you should definitely watch it. Yeah, for someone who like wants to get into all these cool ideas, that'd be really cool. Because not only that you can do like really cool stuff like that, but also, yeah, agree, right? Waters, you guys have the community movie night.
Yes.
But the other thing I wanted to tell you about is that I just love that you can go into so many different stories, not just themes. Stories like famous stories like Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that, you know. It'd be so cool to do. I think it'd be really nice.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about a detective arc. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things as being in the Page Master. Like you can do some really cool stuff. So I definitely think you should check it.
I'll watch it.
Definitely watch
it. It's on the list now.
Watch it. It's really cool. But I just love your lore, because the one of my favorite things about whenever I hear VTubers lores is I love whenever I hear like a continuation of the lore. No. Because like you just started your pirate arc, which is really cool. I like it. Yes. I want to keep on seeing some cool stuff from your pirate lore. But the best thing about it is that you can continue from this. Whenever I see VTubers like have a lore that just ends, I won't like criticize it, but I always like question it a little bit. Because like, what's the point of closing out your lore if you're a content creator? Because the whole point of being a content creator is you want to build up a story. You know, you want to build up your content. So if you're like this epic ruler who was taken down from hell and now you are back to square one and now you raised up and took your palace back, like, oh, cool. Now what? It's like, oh, well, now I'm a streamer on the internet playing gacha games. Like, well, that doesn't really do anything, you know. But as a pirate who goes into different storybooks, now you can create a lore with your community where you guys can explore different things and maybe even go backwards and try out your pirate lore again, you know. And then you and your community could come up with really cool events and have some fun with it. You know, it's so cool to have fun with your lore.
I just love lore, and like, people have been theory crafting already in the community of like, oh wait, what does this mean? What does the timeline mean? And like, and what? Because we know this happens right after she jumps through. So what do all of the past like a 10 months of streaming mean in relation to lore? And I'm like, because I am somebody who drops lore hints during my streams as well. It just, unless people know and are theory crafting, they won't always catch everything. Like, for example, we introduced a character in the lore named Locket. It was the creature that was in the box. And there's a clip of me telling people we need to lock it in. And that was like a reference because there was something with a chest on the screen and like it was like a whole thing, and I had my lore book out, so it was like, oh, this is all a hint, and not many people put two and two together, and it was kind of fun because I was like, haha, I know something
I got you. I love it. You should do that for this show. You know, doing this show, you should drop something mysterious that not many people know about it.
Maybe
like,
I already have.
Oh, so that means the people who are watching today, guys, there might be something exclusive on this interview that you guys might have to know. But no, I really like it. I like the continuation of the lore. I love the building of the world in your lore, and I love to see what happens next. I think it's such. I like it so much. I think is one last thing I want to mention in this part. Is that I just love the fact that you went up to your boss and said, I quit, and then jumped into the lore board. Because I just wonder what the boss is like thinking, because he's like, how am I gonna write a paperwork of the quitting of Melissa if she's no longer here? What do I do? And how do I explain this to cops? Well, do you know what happened to Melissa? She was filed a missing person report. She jumped into a book and disappeared. Yeah, you're gonna have to take you in, sir. You know?
So it's actually kind of fun because I actually got to play around with that a little bit on my Twitter and Blue Sky. I actually, leading up to the debut, we put out some wanted posters for the Fiend and two creatures. And they are from the official notice board of the World Between the Pages. So there is an authority force seeking her arrest. And then we find out in the show, it's like, actually, there they are, get her! And like all the police comes over. Yeah, it's like a little like, because I think everything on my streams is directly related to me, my story, right? So I think it adds a little bit of world building to even like kind of extend it into like other socials like Twitter and stuff. So yeah,
it's so fun.
It's been really fun.
Sounds so fun. It's so cool. I like that. I like the little lore drops you put into the little secret little things on there. Be cool. Yeah, I'm really curious.
Not an ARG, but could be close to an ARG.
It could be close. Which you could throw in every now and then if it gets really, really popular. You just have some fun with it.
True.
You know? It's just really cool. I just love the potential. Like, I'm already engaged into this lore. Like, I'm already asking questions to myself. It's like who's the people who's putting the wanted posters? Are they going to be like some kind of like between the pages police force as we're going to meet down the road? Is Melissa's going to have to fight off these kind of people? I also, my other question is that are we going to see other Melissas? Because if we see this kind of like timeline kind of things, will she go backwards in like the book and see herself like trying to interact with the pirate again in this Pokemon battle? Like, will we see some cool like kind of like Doctor Who kind of action, you know, kind of situation? That'd be kind of cool.
I'm actually so glad you said Doctor Who. I do feel very the Doctor sometimes.
The Doctor, yeah. That's what kind of sounds like. Instead of like a Tartarus, is a book. So it's like kind of interesting.
Kinda. I will say I don't want to mess with time travel because that's just a whole can of worms that adds in so many logic problems. But there is a potential for maybe like an isolated story that could have some time travel for sure.
See, even Marvin's over here is like, oh, we'll see. Also, Aquas, thank you so much for the lurks. Good morning. It's great to see you as always. Always appreciate the support. Thank you. Now we do have a spin the wheel. We have Waters over here who wants to ask you a question. So let's get a nice little spin the wheel action right here. And get you all taken care of and get that nice little question. Don't worry about the guy in the middle. He's totally fine.
Nothing bad will ever happen.
Yeah, he's a little dizzy, but he got this. Okay, so you might be this all lore crazy lady, but that doesn't mean you have interesting taste in pizza toppings. So lay it on me. What's the normal kind of pizza you like to order?
I'm so basic. I just get a cheese pizza with extra cheese and light sauce.
Extra cheese, wow, cheesy.
That's my go-to. But if I do get a topping, and it depends on the place, because not all toppings are created equal at pizza places.
That's true.
Depending on the mood, I might throw some bacon on top.
Bacon's
Depending on the place. Depending on the place. But
what's the
that's
place?
fine. I'm not a pepperoni. I like Domino's.
You know what? I like Domino's too. I like Domino's.
And then that's for chains at least. There's also a local place that I have where sometimes they can even do like stuffed crust as well. But they're literally like a one-off mom and pop place, and their stuff is so good. So I'm like, I wish I could share that one, but they are quite literally local to me, so I cannot say that one.
Yeah,
but,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Well, that's so
that
cool.
would I get a little extra. Yeah.
Well, I'd rather have you be plain Jane than to put pineapple on your pizza. So at least you
Agree. Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Right? Thank you.
Everyone can write their twit-longers about me now. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like, you know, like I'll fight people on this. Do not put pineapple on pizza. Just don't. It's not what they deserve. Don't.
Yep. I have like literally a Costco pizza in my fridge right now. Like,
you know what? That's fair. It's fair. You know, I love that. I just came back from Red Robin's and like I got myself some stuff from there. So I'm kind of like after I'm super looking forward to it because I don't know what's better, like having food that you can have later on. You know that that it's already made, just microwave and it's done. It's like my favorite things. Eat the leftovers. I love leftovers. As you get to my age, when you like only work, stream, and sleep, and that's all you do, when you like wake up, you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. We have leftovers. You know, it's so great. I love it.
It does depend though, because I get weird about leftovers if they're over a certain amount of days old. Like pizza, I won't eat past pizza, I'll eat the day I get it, the day after, and then maybe the day after that. But it depends. It depends on what was on it, and it depends how much of it is left.
So I agree with you because like I've tried meal prepping before where I would make like multiple meals, but on the 4th day of my meal preps, I will say I'm not really that fan of it. I used to be okay with it, but after the 4th day, for some reason, the food, even though I freeze it, the food just doesn't taste the same. It just seems kind of soggy after you microwave it. So I think I'm in the same boat where like I can only eat something that's like 2, maybe max 3 days. After that, it's thrown in the trash.
Yeah, the only thing I've found some success for, but even then, it's like that 4th day, I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Is I would do like a brown fried rice with orange chicken. Okay. I was like, it's like a quick little thing, and it's like it's got like a good, good proportions and all that. And I would like be good like the first 2 days. The 3rd day, I'm like, I'm more just sick of eating the same thing every day. But the 4th day, I'm like, I don't want this. I'm like, I don't want this anymore.
You know what? Makes sense. I totally understand. Well, okay, no worries. I love that. Well, we get to see a little bit of a cheesy personality over here. We like it. We're like a little cheesy. I think it's really good. Next question for you is that now you are a pirate VTuber. There's a couple of pirate VTubers out there in the VTuber space, aren't there? What do you bring to the VTuber community helps you stand out?
Yeah, I think what's kind of funny is the thing that makes me stand out is that the whole point of me is to not.
Be your background character.
Because I'm a background character, exactly.
Okay,
so it's kind of interesting because that's kind of the point. I'm supposed to fit into the environment that I'm dropped into. But I think what that means is I'm very adaptable. I'm very much like a chameleon, right? Like I'm meant to blend in places. But that being said, I think like what I do with like my content and stuff is more like it's very personality based, and I'm able to make those like quick quips and stuff. And really, I like connecting people in the same way you like to connect people through like this, like your shows and everything. I'm very involved behind the scenes in a lot of VTuber activities, and I just kind of I just like being myself, and then bringing people together. Like
that's so cool.
Yeah, and I need to do more. I haven't collabed much lately, but I love bringing people together for collabs and special events, leading up to big things like debuts, concerts, and I think the point of me is that no matter how simple I may seem at times, I'm just here for a good time, and I hope everybody else can be too. So I think that's kind of what brings it out. Wow, I sound like I'm on like a beauty pageant or something, like world peace, but like
I'm just I just want everyone to be happy. What I like about it, what I like about it the most is that is like, even though you're not like designed or your purpose is not to be out in the spotlight on the front stage, but you are always around very big events and people that you kind of help push along so that they can be the starlight, you know? Like even in lore, as the background character, you go into everyone's favorite times, like everyone's favorite moments, and you're always seen in the background of those crazy moments. And that's what you do with as a VTuber as well. As a supportive VTuber, you help people rise to their like standards of being in the spotlight, and you have helped out. Even though you're not that important yourself, you are so much more important because you are helping people achieve their goals. So I think that's actually really impressive. That's really cool.
I just love dreaming it. I think where people, I heard a quote and I really subscribe to it, is back in the day, people would give up their dreams to fund their lives, right? They would like, you know, focus on their jobs, focus on their work, whatever, and give up their dreams because that way they could live. Well, nobody can afford to live anymore, so just chase your dreams.
Yep. No one can afford anything anymore. Just, you know, might as well just go to your dreams because you can't afford it anyway.
And I'm like, you know what? Good point. Let's chase the whimsy. Let's chase the dreams. So I think that's also what I kind of, it's just, I just want people to dream and dream big, and find that, find whatever that is.
So good, so good. She is a very funny and sweet person, someone who cares a lot. Oh,
Maven, thank you.
I love Maven. Maven's great. We love it. He's so adorable. And Water is also great. We like these two beans.
My little beans.
Love it. Well, that's so cool. Like I said, I like this kind of mentality. The things you kind of. So it's really cool. I like it. All right, so next question I have for you is, what's it behind the scenes? Oh wait, actually, I need to change that.
Oh, whoops! We forgot about the order.
I forgot. I got everything made except for the swap. So it's gonna look weird, guys. It's gonna look weird, guys. But what's it behind the scenes part of VTubing that most people don't realize?
There's so much that happens behind the scenes. I think the biggest thing is that half the ideas that come to fruition in VTubing never get seen, like the light of day. Like, I think people don't realize like how much money and time it also takes to plan these big events and stuff. Like there, even like charity events and stuff can be like super hard to organize. Amongst the more people you have involved in a project, the more likely it is to cause some chaos with organizing. Listen, I have a creative writing degree. It means I'm able to come up with new words, so I just do it.
You just do it.
But yeah, like it can be a very tricky skill to get a lot of people together. Even just one-on-one things can be hard. So more than half the things you see come to fruition, just know that about 75% of the other ideas that exist have been buried in DMs and emails and will probably never see the light of day.
Probably not see the light of day, yes.
Yeah. And I just hope that people don't stop having ideas though. Because, you know, if you have 4 ideas, one of them's gonna work.
One of them will work. Yeah, no, I like it. I think you got it. But it's just like the behind the scenes kind of things. A lot of people don't realize. People think that, oh, you just pop up, you just hit live, and you just have all these cool ideas just fall into place. Like, no, some of these take months to prepare and get set up.
Years. Yeah. The other thing I would say is, I feel like there's a stigma. You don't need an iPhone to have good face cam tracking. I use a webcam right now, and I've got pretty decent face tracking. So
yeah. No, I think it's actually really good. I have an iPhone just for VTubing. That's it. And that's only because I was able to buy one super cheap from a friend.
Yeah.
And this is the iPhone 14. That's all I use it for. But I will definitely say that like I have a nice camera too that I could have used, and I could have just like, and then it would have been perfect.
I think this webcam was legit like $40 off of Amazon.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah.
Some random off-brand.
Yeah, the track is really nice.
I got cheek puffs still. Only thing I can't do is track my tongue, but that's okay.
One day, well, one day we all want to see your tongue. We want to see tongue Melissa.
Well, I have it as a toggle at least, like.
Oh, there you go. It's
But-
perfect. It's perfect.
So at
I
least
just love
it's
it.
a toggle.
It's just like a Yoshi moment.
Yeah, it's like wahoo!
Also,
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright music, right? I have the best kind of music. Best kind of music. Good for interviews. Very good for you. But yeah,
We
no,
love
I
Phoenix
love
Wright.
it. I love Phoenix Wright so good. Hey, going to a trial. Going to a trial.
Yeah.
And also, if you ever wanted to get into like, if you ever want to get into like a collab with like Genshin or something like that, you can actually like pretend you fall in the pages of the game you're collabing with. See the ideas, the ideas you can go into.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's also like it almost feels like I'm watching a movie, right? With my lore, 'cause I'm like, oh haha, I remember when this happened. Look at the funny, silly moment, or look at the traumatizing moment, like with Danganronpa.
Oh, yeah,
Losing
no,
all my
maybe
favorite
don't go.
characters in
Yeah,
those
yeah.
games.
Watch out with those. Don't go into that book. That might be a little bit difficult.
Sorry, I took a sip of water, so I was like,
I just laugh. It's good. It's good. I love it. Awesome. And no, don't worry. We didn't travel in time. And literally, we fixed it on the fly, guys. We fixed it on the fly.
yeah, no time traveling. We don't want to deal with that.
No. We don't want to Doctor Who it. No, we don't want. It's like,
No, I don't want to deal with the implications of a TARDIS.
Exactly.
That's just too much.
oof. Like, it will just get really convoluted right off the bat. But let's get on to the next question. The next question is going to go into one of my favorite things to talk about. Is one of the reasons why I actually do this show in the first place, and that is let's talk about the design of going into a model. Your model is so nice and well designed, but also, if I remember correctly, there's some like personal parts of it that actually symbolizes your real life looks. Am I right?
Yes, so I do have long brown hair. So basically, hold on, if I can, we can, hold on, I can do this real quick. Oh, okay. So here's my base outfit. So don't worry, we'll go back to Pyro in a moment.
No worries.
But my base outfit is definitely more of my own personal style. So like I love hair bows. I used to always wear hair bows. And then I've got like I love crop hoodies and this kind of style. I really like streetwear kind of stuff. And then I'm always wearing combat boots.
Always combat boots.
Always combat boots.
She's always
And then-
combat ready.
Yes. So I love this. This includes a lot of like the kind of styles that I love to have. And then I went to.
Quickly.
I know. I'm like one of those like quick chain jacks, that you see on like all those talent shows and stuff.
Yep. Just go.
Yeah.
Done. I
And
love
what I did for the pirate one, fortunately I had the same model artist and rigger for both outfits and stuff, and so I basically got a mood board together. We were talking about this a little bit about like, oh, you gotta put like a mood board together and give it to like somebody. So I gave it to my model artist and I was like, hey, I want to be pirate. I want pirate. And she was like, yeah, let's make you a pirate. So she took a lot of like the belts and the chains that kind of were on the previous outfit, and she added so many more. There's so many belts on it.
Oh, yeah, you're very belty.
I am. I have 6 belts just on my pirate boots.
Oh,
Like
I like the boots. The boots are cool. I like the boots.
Thank you. I like them a lot. I like my whole outfit, but yeah, I mean, it's mostly my model mama is also my designer and came up with the way everything should look. But I definitely was like, these are the pieces that I like. So this one is definitely like straying more towards character kind of side, but base outfit, yeah, I have brown eyes, I have brown hair, I love hair bows. I love choker necklaces, so both outfits come with like a choker necklace. And then yeah, I love like the kind of like belty streetwear, tights, leggings kind of vibe. I'm very either like sporty athleisure, but like with a mix of streetwear is kind of the good way to phrase that.
I like it. It's actually really cool. I think it actually reports out pretty well. Presto Changer, thank you so much for being noticed. You have been noticed. First one.
That's such a good username. What the heck?
Right? Presto Changer. He's my magician friend. He just comes in and just Just comes in and spins wheels. I love it. He's amazing. We really
Oh my goodness.
But also one thing that happens, we are going to go to your spin in 1 second, but one thing I want to notice is that one thing that stayed pretty much the same this entire time is that you do have the wings and the tail. Now what makes you want to continue to have this fiendish kind of look?
Yeah, so the reason I'm called a fiend is because that's actually inspired by Chainsaw Man. I've tried to figure out a way to like not have copyright infringement. So the wings are actually inspired by my favorite animal, which is a flying fox fruit bat.
Oh, okay.
And then the tail is because there was a tail on the customizable model and I liked it but wanted to make it my own. And so yeah, unfortunately now I kind of look like, I'm not a bat VTuber, I'm not anything like that, I'm not a dragon, but I know I kind of look like an imp.
Kind of look like a succubus, because usually succubus has that like heart around it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm like, yeah, this is just what it is. But yeah, I also think it's fun to have something a little different. So like things that look one way but actually mean another. I think it also kind of ties into lore that way, because it's like, oh, background character, but maybe there's a little bit more to that.
Oh, I might have to check in on more of her content to see what's really behind the scenes. Love it.
Yeah.
A pirate imp, yes, he's a pirate. Pirate imp of them all.
Could be.
Could be. Now, I think I know the answer, but I'm just gonna ask it anyway. What is your favorite part about your own model?
I have fangs. I really like fangs.
Okay. I love
like
it.
the fangs. I love my eyes. And then on this outfit in particular, I actually really love the necklace, and you can see the top of my dagger.
Yeah, I see it.
I don't have it set up right now, but when the lights go out, the necklace and the top of the dagger glow.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
And also,
hold on.
there's a gem on this bow on my hat that also glows as well. I really like glowy things. I am like a crow. I like sparkly, shiny objects, and I will 100% go for them.
I think I might be able to do something. Hold on. I might be able to do something. I just need to load this guy. So give me a second. Don't mind this dude. He's sleeping. He's sleeping right now. Don't mind him. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Okay. Don't worry about him. Just put him over to here underneath the table. He's. I want to do this.
Don't mind
Watch.
the magician in the middle of the screen.
Don't mind the man behind the curtain. Because I can do this. There you go. See, your things glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. My teeth do glow too.
Yeah, your teeth glows too. Whoa, look at that. I also have the toggle that. Yeah, I also have the toggle that like darkens things. It's just such a fun toggle to do. Yeah, I can see the glow. It's so cool. Okay, that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
He's going.
That was cool. I didn't realize you could do that. I'm learning so much about the collab feature in VTuber Studio.
It's so cool. Like pretty much like I can change your colors and everything like that, so I can do like a lot of cool things. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun doing that. Like I can make you look like a retro VCR character. So
I need to set up more filters. All I have are hold on. I have Pokemon hoodies. I'm not gonna do them all. I'm just gonna do one.
I love Pokemon.
I think this one worked. Give me an evolution.
Evolution. Do Glaceon.
Glaceon? I got you. There we go.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh my god.
I don't know if it's showing up on yours, but
it did show up on mine. Took a second, but it did.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
Hello, swag god. I was in the realm of death from 1 billion years after being executed on top of a mountain of Othmos of the Mesopotamium from my friendship with one of the great kings of the empire of Asura. These names are gonna kill me. The Necronesozir was one of my best who have ever ruled as well as me. When I died, I got reincarnated as a dolphin for 20 years. Then my body was resurrected to restore my kingdom. No spam. Good to know. Thank you so much for enlightening us on that. Yeah, I like it. Really cool.
What a story.
I know. Nice beginning, middle, and end. You know, I hope your dolphin life was pretty good. 20 years, pretty good. Long year.
I'd watch that anime.
Me too. I would like to watch it. I love it. I got something for job application jump scare. No, not this. Don't worry. We both have jobs.
Actually, I have a full-time job, and then I also do 2 jobs in the VTubing space aside from streaming. So I technically have 4 jobs if you really think about it.
Oh my god. Oh, I already work at my own job. It pays well enough, you know, and I'm cool with this, and I use this as my hobby. I just have fun doing it, so I'll just keep on doing this. So job applications, don't scare me. Don't scare me. Yeah, never.
Cannot fear what you've already triumphed, you know?
Exactly. I love it. But yeah, no, I love this little kind of stuff. What I was gonna say is the bow on your hat. I love your hat so much. Your hat is so much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, on this one too, the feathers, you can actually, yeah, I did it. You can peek into the hat and see the feathers. So there's like,
that's a good amount of detail. That's a really good amount of detail. That's really cool.
I love my rigger. I love my rigger so much. They did amazing.
I love it. Wrong pocket. Well, what other kind of like emotes or toggles you like to show off?
Oh my god, I have so many.
Let's see them all.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll do like expressions. So obviously I got like that angry. I got like a confused, which I have.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that little like Danganronpa like.
So you might recognize this.
Oh yes, we got the Junko Nishima. Yes.
So I have a Junko pose.
I love the Junko pose. So good.
We do.
That's one of my favorites.
Like, heart eyes, of course. We got scared, because of course, for horror games, use that a lot. Sparkles. Wow, I'm on the talk show. Yay!
Yay! Whoa!
I can cry, of course. Chat likes to use this one.
All the time.
And then I have a blush as well, like a little heavy blush.
Blush. You probably combine some of those too, like the blush in the eye and the hard eyes.
Yes.
Yes, I love it. It's very good. You can also do the scared and the crazy eyes too.
Yes, that's a popular one too. That's a popular one. I have so much on here.
Infinite blessings upon your lineage. Can't pronounce that word.
Lineage.
Maya and his son blesses you. Thank you so much for this. Wait, wrong there. Wait, where is it? Rambles through infinite void of Minecraft chest. Do it. Find it, presto. You can do it.
They're going on their own little adventure.
They're just coming up with their own story. Like whatever's going on in chat with their story is pretty epic. No, I kind of want
it.
Yeah, I read it. I'm liking this. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm on it. This is good. Good story.
Yeah, I also have the tongue, and then I have a lot of animal ears that I've added. I can take my hat off as well.
Ooh, I like
but
that.
We like it better with it on.
We like the hat. We like that.
I'm not gonna show it, but I can also go bald, which chat loves.
Of
the
course,
hat
chat
does
always
stay
like
on
it
when I'm bald too,
nice.
which is funny.
That is funny. It's funny. I like that a lot.
But yeah. Oh, I also have red eyes.
Ooh, I wonder what that means. I wonder if there's a lore reason for that.
There is.
Yeah, well, you do have fangs. I mean, red eyes.
I do. Some things might be changing and getting. I don't know.
Some sneak peeks. I ain't doing any stories. I'm only messing around. You know what, Presto? I think you are just coming up with some hidden stories that we are going to learn. You're going to come out with some amazing like lore that Presto Changes has.
Your whimsy.
Yeah,
chasing the whimsy.
Exactly. You say you're not doing any stories, but I doubt. I think you have something cooking. I'm letting you cook.
Everybody's got a story to tell. Some of you just choose to say it in chat.
Yep, exactly. Like Swag God. Apparently, he has a really good story.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, next question for you. Is that what's your thoughts on the VTube community at the moment?
Okay, hold on. I have to check myself.
Yeah, just.
All right. My thoughts on the VTuber community as well. I love the VTuber community. Full stop. I love the VTuber community. I think people need to resolve things more behind closed doors. Privately. Not everything needs to be a 100-page Google Doc. However, on the bright side, I have met some of my best friends in the VTuber space, and because of VTubing literally changed my life for the better in a trajectory that I could have never predicted like 5 years ago. I think you get some of the most creative, passionate people in the VTubing space, and you know, it's also one of the only places where it's totally normal to just go up to somebody and be like, "So what are you?" You know,
What are you?
They tell you this
You are
really
something.
Cool,
You're something.
Yeah, you're something. You know, it's just really cool to just have people like, you can just tell somebody like, "Oh yeah, I'm a VTuber," and have a conversation that way. Like, case in point, we had that conversation.
Yeah, we did.
That conversation, you know, it was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're a VTuber," you know, and instant connection. So
Yeah.
it's just really nice to be able to like, it's like you're already connected on a level, even though there's hard times in every community, and I think the VTuber community gets a little too much flack for that. But there's a lot of positivity and creativity in the space, and I would encourage more people to, I say chase the whimsy a lot. You'll hear me say that a lot, which I already have a lot.
Is your phrase, is your catchphrase, chase the whimsy.
It basically is at this point. But yeah, I just need more people to follow that whimsy in a positive, meaningful way, and it'll make the entire space even better than it already is / can be. That's genuinely happy. It's so good being here. I love here. I left my flesh to be here, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like who needs flesh? Just become anime. Just be anime. Become anime.
Exactly.
No, I do like that, the mindset. I love your mindset, where it's just like, even with you like chase the whimsy or the quote about, you know, hey, we can't afford anything, so might as well chase your dreams. Your entire mindset and your demeanor is all about people just to not be afraid to just pursue the things you enjoy doing. You know, like just have fun, enjoy your life, and don't be afraid to like things and pursue the things you like, you know? And VTubing is all about that. It's just, you want to be an anime person on the internet, go for it. You know, you want to be a furry, you want to be a god, you want to be a devil, just do it. Have fun, enjoy it. As long as you're not harming yourself or other people, do what you want to do. And I love that mindset.
That's always what I say. Yes, I always say, as long as you're not harming yourself and you're not harming anybody else around you, do whatever you're gonna do. You know, as long as it's not hurting anybody, including yourself, you're good.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as you're doing not those two things, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
I love that kind of thing, because I think the VTubing space, even though there's some toxicity that goes into it, which, you know, all communities have a little toxicity that goes into it, I do like the mentality of like expression of being who you want to be. You can be something super crazy, epic, and powerful, or you can be a little tiny potato on the internet. Be whatever you want. Do what you want. As long as you're having fun, you're doing a great job.
Exactly.
And I do also subscribe. I love it.
Subscribe to that.
I love it. I subscribe to that too. I love that. But also, I'm also a huge VTuber fan. I've been a huge VTuber fan since I first got into content creation, because I really love the whole gaming mentality of everything. And then when I finally I met my very first friend who ended up being a VTuber, who was like Oni Librarian. I'll always remember him. I'm still like good friends with him today. I like fell in love with the VTuber space because they're so welcoming, so cool to just bring you into the community and help support you. And so far, I've talked to every single VTuber from all over the world, from all different like backgrounds and communities, and just great to hear from them and like what their mindsets of everything is. The VTuber community is just a melting pot of all these different communities all mixed together. So to hear like their point of views on other communities is so magical, so cool. I love it. And VTuber community brings them all together. Love it.
And one thing I'll like even add, because before I was VTubing, I was mostly in the Pokemon community. And there's a lot of toxicity in the Pokemon community. There's honestly more in the Pokemon community than there is in VTubing. But I will say, I went to TwitchCon one year. It was my first year at TwitchCon, and I walked out of the Pokemon community meetup it was a networking session. I walked out of there in tears because it was so horrible of an environment in there. The people that were there were just completely uninterested. They had a set mind of the kind of people they wanted to interact with, which is fine, but it was a numbers game too there, which I did not appreciate. But I had to think, and I was like, you know, what other meetup am I possibly gonna go to? This was before they had a VTubers one, but they had an anime one, and I was like, well, I do anime stuff, so I might as well go to that one. And so I went, and almost everybody in there was a VTuber. And
there you go.
I had not, they completely turned my weekend around that weekend. Because I literally was like, everybody was like, there was maybe like 100 people at least in this tiny room. And everybody just took it upon themselves to just get in a big circle, and everybody just started talking and introducing themselves. And then there were like little breakouts from there, but it was a whole hour, and it was just everybody wanting to get to know each other and like, what's your favorite anime? What's this? Oh my gosh, you're a VTuber too. Like it was a night and day from the Pokemon meetup. So the VTuber community, which is now my current community, is embraced me at a time when the one that I thought I belonged to didn't. And I think there's some poetry in that. Y'all can find that. That's all she wrote, you know?
Yep. I imagine the community that pushed you away, you fell back into a community that caught you and like
yes.
embraced you. I love it. That's so cool.
It was so great. I met so many people from that, and it was phenomenal.
Fun. I love it.
VTubers, I love you.
We know the VTubers. We love VTubers. I love it. I love to hear that. It's so cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
We do have a hydrate from Moi Moi. We love the Moi Moi. Moi Moi is an amazing person in my community who just is a very great VTuber herself. She's a cloud VTuber. She's really cool.
Ooh. Also, I think Presto did a spin the wheel as well. Did I do that one?
No, we haven't done that one yet. So we do the Presto. Cool. So we're going to do this right now. So we do the spin. Moi Moi, get ready to do your spins. I know you like to do spins too. So I think the only reason why you couldn't do your last spin is because of the time. Because they put a little bit of a time delay. So people don't just spam 20 spins one go.
Valid.
So I put a timer on there. So yeah, I learned that the hard way. So I'll get people who literally do like 20 spins and be like, cool, oh yeah, I'm done, and they just leave. That's it. Like, nope, I need timer.
Dad joke? Oh no.
I do have some dad jokes on here, but let's go into this very controversial question, I guess. Now, I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna ask, but I will say that I can gauge how old you are depending on how you answer this question. So let's see. Is lemonade juice?
I think it depends.
Okay.
I think it depends, because
sounding really young right now. You're sounding really young. Just saying you.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
You should. I'm just saying.
So I guess I would. So personally, I probably would not consider it a juice. Actually,
it's not a juice.
It depends, because like think of like apple juice, right? It's like apple juice, but then they also add stuff to it, right? So it's more of a juice, a beverage, right? So I would consider lemonade like a beverage, but if we're gonna classify it in the same way that we classify like apple juice, apple cider, grape juice, that kind of stuff, then I guess it could be, because they do the lemon juice, they do their sugar, and then lots of water, and that makes a juice. So plus, I mean, on the side of all of those things, there's always a percentage of how much juice is in there. And I think if anything is like 25% or more juice, it's probably juice. And I say that because it's really hard to find things that are like 100% juice nowadays.
Sure, you're not wrong. So let me throw this on you, okay? Is orange juice a juice?
Yes.
Okay. So the Moi Moi with the fire, I love it. The main thing is that, like, apparently this is kind of like a Gen Z trick, is what it is. This is kind of like a Gen Z trick. Because for people like me, who grew up without the internet, we always think to ourselves like, well, duh, lemonade's a juice. You squeeze lemonade into a thing and you drink it. That's how you do it. Yeah, you add some stuff to it, like everything. But usually you can just take it, squeeze it into a thing, and drink it. Well, apparently, if you look up on Google's AI thing and you type in "is lemonade juice," it actually says it's not. It says it's like a cocktail of a whole bunch of different things all mixed together. You can't drink lemonade by itself. You have to drink with a whole bunch of other stuff. But that's where the whole thing comes into place. Like people like me, who was like, obviously it's a juice because it's majority of the juice from the lemonade, but Google and people who grew up with the internet, like Gen Z people, they always look it up. It's like, no, it's not a juice because there's too much stuff that's poured into it, and it's not pure juice like orange juice. So yeah.
Gen Z,
it's
Gen
a bait.
Alpha.
Yep.
Y'all are wild cards.
They're wild cards. They're cards. They don't know what it's like before the internet. I remember back in my day, we had dial-up. We had to boot up the computer and turn off the phone line just so I can connect it. You guys with your fangled little phones over here, just be able to look up whatever you want. I had to look up at something. Back in my day,
there was a computer lab,
and you
had a special day in school where you got to go to the computers. You didn't have computers in your classroom. You had a special designated room that had all the computers, and you had to share with the entire school.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. And then you can also like find out that someone would go in with a flash drive and then install like Unreal Engine, and you'd be able to just play like freaking like an Unreal like tournament. It's so much fun. So much fun.
Yep, and it also took like 5 minutes for any website or application to load at minimum.
At minimum. But you know what? None of us even played any of those kind of stuff. We all just got into the normal arcade like little like ping pong machine, the cool ping pong machine.
Yeah,
the Space One baseball. Yeah, we all remember that one. You kids don't know about that.
I did a stream a long time ago, Space Cam, during a subathon. I did a stream for like 2 hours just playing Space Pinball, and it was one of my favorite things I've ever done. It was so fun.
It's so much fun. That game is crazy. I remember like I didn't know what I did, but I was playing that for hours, and I found out like it like goes into a different mode when you get a certain score. Like a part of it like parts off. I was like, my brain just like exploded when I found it, because I never experienced that before. So it was really cool. So it's crazy.
The fireworks and stuff too. Yeah,
it's so good.
It's classic.
It's a classic. I love it so much. It's so good. So good. Now, with that said, we do have our next question, which is if you could collab with anyone, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Ooh, okay. Oh gosh. That's actually a hard question now that I like think about it. I'm like, because
we know who your favorite person you would love to collab with.
I love and fear all of my Oshis. I have a lot of Oshis. But I think if there's somebody like I could genuinely collab with, I'm a huge Vtuber fan.
Okay.
I would love collabing with any of them would be so fun. They're all very nice people. People who might not know me. There was a clip that went around from TwitchCon 2024 of two people getting engaged at the Vtuber meet and greet. So hi, that's me.
Wait, really? Legit?
Yes. So my fiance proposed to me at the Vtuber meet and greet.
Congratulations! That's so cool.
Thank you. And it was making the rounds on Twitter. So many people saw me. But
I love
everybody was so sweet, and it's funny because we've met up with Vtuber like at conventions and stuff since, and they keep asking for updates. So
are you guys still together?
Yes, we're still engaged. It's just weddings are expensive. So.
Weddings are expensive.
Yeah, but it's funny because Shia also at Anime Expo last year recognized us as we were heading. He recognized me before I recognized him, and I was like, "Wait a minute!
Wait, you are!"
And he was just pointing at me and staring at me, and I was like, and I like stared at him. I was like, I know you. Who are you? And then I was like, and then I saw Buff next to him, and I'm like, oh! And I was like, oh my god! And then they were like, hi guys! So they're very sweet people. I think it would be fun. That'd
be cool.
They have great energy.
You should meet up with them.
Yeah.
Meet up with them. Like, hey, let's hang out, do a collab. I would love to see that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love how like something that blew up was something so wholesome. I love the wholesomeness.
I know. I was like, oh no, people are seeing me. Like, I gotta hide.
Nah, I loved it. I love it. I love that you were able to be kind of known in the VTuber space as the one that was proposed. It's really cool.
There's like a niceness to it where it's like, oh, that was you. But then I also sometimes feel awkward because I'm like, that's not what I want to be known for. I want to be known for being me.
oh, you're the one that I
funny.
proposed to. It's like, no, I'm the background character, you know. Like,
I'm
actually,
a
yeah.
background character.
You stay in the background. I was like, but you're the first person we want to see. You're the show off the amazingness. I love it. So cool. That's so cool. Well, I love it. Yeah, Ichiban's really good. Really good. I actually was very close of getting a interview with Shy on that.
Oh yeah.
Only because of mistake. Literally only because of mistake. Because I reached out to him. I was like, hey, like how I always get everyone to come on my show. Hey, I'm doing a VTuber talk show. Love your design. We should come on my show. And the person literally was like, hey, yeah, no, what's up? This great time. Yeah, no, I had a great time last time we did this. Let's go do this again. Yeah, of course. Let me just get you in my Discord and get you on your way. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'd love to get you on my show. Yeah, of course. I'll add you and everything like that. And then at the last minute, she was like, wait, I don't know you, do I? I'm like, I've never met you in my life. I just thought you would be cool to have my show. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone else. And then stopped. That was like, I was too good to be true.
Always next time. Always next time.
Well, next time I'm gonna meet now I have a story to tell him. So if I ever meet him, I'm like, hey, I'm the guy that you thought you knew, but you didn't know, and you go on my show.
Yeah. You'd be like, and now we know each other.
Now I know you. Now I now can meet him as the person that he thought he knew me, but now he doesn't know me. But now he might be able to know me now. So. It's connections, guys. It's all about connections.
Yeah.
But
they're all
still,
sweethearts, and yeah, they would be.
they
I
all
think they'd
seemed
be a
really
fun
nice.
time.
Like it was super nice. I will never say that like Shy was not nice. He was super kind, super respectful, super awesome. I think he just thought I was someone else, which is totally valid.
They're
totally
also
valid.
so busy, and like I get it because I get DMs from people all the time, and I'm like, do I know you from somewhere? Like it happens. There's no malicious intent, genuinely. It's just people are like, wait, I don't remember if I know you. And then it's like, oh yeah, I do. That's why before we hopped in, I was like, do you remember me?
Yeah, which I do remember you. Of course I remember you. Of course. No, I remember you. No, I love it. It's really cool.
So we had our own moment like that. Like, do we remember remembering each other?
Remember you? You remember me remembering you about that one thing you remember about? You know? No, I love it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. I love this kind of stuff. Now the other thing I gotta ask you is that I'm going to, because I've been going to a lot of conventions myself. I've been going to a lot of anime expos as we met.
Yes.
I'm not gonna go to Anime Expo this year, but I am going to go to Offkai, which I'm super down for because I've never been to a streaming convention before, especially a VTuber one. So I'm super excited because of like 3 reasons. One, it's my first streaming convention, so I get to be there as a content creator. Before I just went to Anime Expo as just a fan, but now I actually go there as a content creator, which is cool. 2, I'm going to meet up with some fans who want to see me in real life. I just feel so honored that people want to see me and like take pictures and stuff. That I like feel so nice to be able to feel that way. And then of course the last and biggest reasons why I can't wait to go is I'm gonna meet up with all my friends that I've met on streaming, so I get to actually hang out. I'm so excited about that kind of situation. So like it's so much fun. Like someone who
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I did not mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. No, you're good. Well, I'm wrapping it up really quick. All that I'm saying is like, when you mentioned that you met with some great, awesome people at some conventions, I now just kind of reconnect on that mindset. Like, I can't wait to do that myself soon, because that's gonna be the next thing I'm gonna be doing is reconnect some amazing people who I've met in the VTube community, which I'm so excited about. So excited.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I'm so excited for everybody getting to go to Offkai too. I know it's a lot of people's first year. I was supposed to go this year and then I couldn't, but I might be able to be there virtually somehow. I am waiting on some details, but
I would love to see you
virtually.
virtually.
Might see me running around, just not in the flesh.
Not in the flesh.
If all goes well.
So I would like to get your opinion on something, if you don't mind. This is kind of off topic, not VTuber like interview related. Is actually something about the con related kind of stuff. So I've been told by a couple people, Moi included, that I should do like a VTuber interview live at Offkai, where I get to interact with other VTubers. Now, I was always kind of hesitant on it because in a VTuber community, a lot of things, the reason why people are VTubers are the anonymity. They don't want to be known. And I feel like it'd be rude for me to like go up to each and every person and just be like, hey, would you like to be on my show? Because they might not really be comfortable with that. But I thought to myself, what if I actually react? What if I try to do that to the VTubers who are in those little computers and stands and try and go up to them and see if they like to do like a mini VTuber interview? Like, not, I don't want to take up too much of the time, obviously.
Yeah.
But would that be like a good idea? Would you be like, as someone who might be doing that, would you like it if some random person comes up to you with a microphone and like a random camera and be like, hey, would you be down for a couple questions on a stream or like on a video?
Yeah, so I will say some of them that offer, like, there's some companies that offer services that are paid. So, and they do limit typically to like an hour or two at most, but they can be pricey, some of them. So what I would recommend, and this is as somebody who's been on one and actually, like, I've had people stop me for photos while being on one before, which I personally, I feel like if you're on a VTuber robot, you kind of are there to like be a spectacle. And I enjoy being part of that. So if I enhance somebody's experience, then heck yeah. For you going up to people, I think the way you should do it, if you're gonna do it, totally fine to go up to the robots and be like, hey, hi, this is me. I do a talk show, but I am doing speed rounds, is what I would call it. Is like a speed round where I'm just asking one question. Like, I would just ask one question, because again, you don't want to take up too much of their time, because they might be paying for that time and they might have other things that they want to do on their agenda. Like, they might be trying to get across the entire hall to get to something that was on their list, and it might take 15 minutes to get over there, you know?
Well, things are slow. The things are very slow.
Yeah, they can be pretty slow. Some of them can be really fast, but some of them are pretty slow. But I would just say, like, speed round, I have one quick question, and then like ask like your most burning question that might be fun for them to also answer, because some of them might be streaming as well on their end, so it also could be entertaining if they're streaming. Most of them will say if they're streaming, but yeah, they could also have that that as a clip for you too. So yeah. But I would say yes, just make it like very like very brief, you're very professional, so like I would still keep it like the same way you do here, but just kind of have it be like, okay, awesome, thank you so much, and then they'll zoom away with their handler.
Well, I'll try and do that. Like, I don't, the main thing is that I don't want to be a burden to any of the content creators that are already doing something like that. I don't want to take up too much of that time, so I want to do it really quickly, but also I don't want to, like, unfortunately go do those kind of situations. Those make sense. Hello, Raiders! Great to see us. Dots! We love the dots. Amazing doggo. We have the doggo. We love the dots. Hello, Raiders. Hi. Hello, everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know our brand new VTuber. This week, we have the captain of the high seas herself here to enjoy us and tell us a little bit about ourselves. Thank you so much. How about you introduce yourself to all the lovely Raiders here?
Oh my gosh, I was mid-burp. Whoopsies.
Welcome.
I ate a hot dog right before I came on here, which is not the greatest idea.
Nah, it's perfect. It's actually perfect for this. This is actually great. I love it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Melissa Rise. I'm a pirate fiend VTuber. I have to get used to saying that. And I am the newest captain of the crew for my little gremlins. But yeah, thanks for Raiden Tricko and joining us for this moment. It's lovely to meet y'all.
I love to meet you, Dots. Dots is a beautiful model creator. She actually makes a lot of her models, and she actually does some amazing job. And she's so wild, so funny, so adorable. Definitely recommend checking her out. She's a great being. Thank you so much for introducing me to your lovely community. I hope you had a great time. I saw you did just chatting. I hope you were chatting about some fun stuff, and it's a pleasure to see you guys. If you guys have the right and run, totally understand. Go get some drinks, go get some snacks, get some rest. But if you guys do decide to stick around, I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Great.
Yeah.
Love it. We were just talking about
water, Raiders. Get water. Get water.
Don't forget to water your VTubers. Don't forget to water your VTubers.
We're like virtual pets, you know.
If you don't water it and interact with them enough, they will die.
Yeah, like a Tamagotchi.
Yep, exactly. Brain cells linked for a second, just for a second.
Yup.
But no, that's all. We did. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about, because, like, again, I have an idea of doing this. Part of me just wants to go there and just experience it and just have fun and just to kind of soak in all that's going on. To add this to the plate, I'm still debating on it, because, like, I don't know if I want to, like, stress out, because I was once went to an anime expo where I was paid to, like, interact with people. Like, you remember, you probably see those like clips online of like some guy with a microphone like ask questions like who's the best waifu or what's the worst trash things. I did that once for a company, and it was fun. I had a great time. It was too much fun. It was a lot of fun to do that kind of stuff, but it did like take me out of my comfort zone a little bit and kind of makes me like go up to people, and I always felt like I was like kind of disturbing them a little bit, but everyone was super polite, super appreciative, and super respectful for me, so I actually ended up being really well. I just don't know what the kind of like people is gonna be like when I go to Offkai, because instead of just random anime fans all just running around as cosplayers or just random viewers, all these people are gonna be mostly gonna be like VTuber like fans and content creators themselves. So I don't know if I could do the exact same thing with them, but I don't know. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, I think just having a list of like short questions prepared in advance and things that like, you know, things that could be answered in like a minute or less, basically. And then something that can be like quick interaction and go. Because a lot of people, there's also a lot of networking that happens at Offkai and stuff too. So like, obviously this can be part of it on your end. But yeah, like also being mindful that people we love VTubers, and VTubers don't know how to schedule things. They will have 2 meetings back to back and then realize that they have to run 20 minutes to the next location. So yeah, so just being mindful that VTubers don't know how to tell time.
Yep, you know what? Very fair. Very fair. I understand completely. Like I said, I might try to do like a small thing. This is a small thing. So we'll see how it goes. Nothing too major, but yeah, I like that. Thank you so much for getting the mindset. I like that. Really cool.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right, now the real 8 question, the real one that we're actually supposed to have, and that is any projects, games you're looking forward to in the future? Anything you would like to play? Any cool projects you have been making?
Okay, projects for me, I am in the process of working on my first cover song.
Oh, just sing. That's so cool.
Yeah, it will be releasing later this year, but there's no official release date yet. But I'm very excited for that. And then I have some duets that are being worked on in the background right now, that are in the concept phase. Maybe an original song or something. I don't know. Depends on what we're feeling. And then for games, oh my god, Spyro.
Yes, the remake it. Right? We're finally getting a Spyro.
I love Spyro. I love Spyro so much. And it was a joke in my friend group. For the past like 2 years, I have been like, I need Spyro. I need Spyro. Like, they announced Crash, they didn't give me Spyro. I was like, they announced everything else, but they didn't give me Spyro. And I was like, guys, I said this year, I was like, if I don't get Spyro, I'm gonna crash out. And so I was out the day of the announcement, and I'm just getting home, and I check my phone as I'm like locking my front door, and I see a message from my friend Cap, and it says, "So how are you holding up with the announcement?" And that was all the message said. And I was like,
the tease.
I was like, what? And I see that the whole friend group is in VC. So I get in my room, I turn on my computer, and I hop on that call, and I go, "I'm sorry, why did I get the most cryptic DM?" And so they rewind the presentation and they show me, and I just screamed. I was like, my boy is here, and he looks great, and I love him. That is my son. Nobody talked to me or my son. Like, I am like, if there was a #1 Spyro fan, it's me.
I love it. That's so cool. Has all the Skylanders probably.
I'm actually not a Skylanders fan.
What?
But I love Spyro. But I just love Spyro. I love my little dragon boy.
Great.
Spyro and Cinder. Yeah.
I've always thought like Spyro was like the Skylanders was like a precursor for like Spyro. Like because they put him as the center stage of the thing. So he was supposed to kind of. I thought lore wise supposed to have something to do with Spyro, but obviously they completely changed it. And then it got rid of the whole thing. So I just thought you might might have the little Skylander person, you know.
No, I never did, because my parents wouldn't buy me stuff like that when I was a kid. So I was like, I had to beg for a Nintendo DS.
If I ever meet you in person, I'll get you like the Spyro Skylander guy. Because he's a cool little guy. I'll see it. I probably can find it somewhere for like $2, so it wouldn't be that bad. I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you just because as a Skyrim fan, as a Spyro fan, you gotta have the little figure. You gotta have a little figure.
Oh my gosh, I know. I have no other than clothing and a blanket. Yeah, I don't have any Spyro merch.
You gotta have merch.
Yeah.
You call yourself a Spyro #1 fan. You don't have any merch. What?
Well, I'm looking around my room and I'm just covered with Pokemon plushies right now. So
You know what?
that's fair. I think that's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. You can't be as weird as me, who has like literally a Metal Gear Solid shrine right behind him with a whole bunch of Metal Gear Solid stuff on in here. You can't be as weird as I am. You don't have to be that. Different levels of fandom.
I've also been told that if any of my community members are watching, they will know I'm obsessed with one Pokemon character in particular, and that's Corbo.
Corbo
from Pokemon Legends ZA.
Oh, okay. I was like, he was Corpo.
I am starting my shrine on my nightstand next to my bed.
Nice. It will grow. Yeah. It will grow. Promise you, it's gonna grow. You will not have room.
The first thing that was added to it. That started off, I actually got while I was on a robot at a con. I was like, it all goes back to VTube, and I never would have gotten that print if I wasn't a VTuber and didn't go to that event as a VTuber. So,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. I love it. That's so cool. I like that. Those are always fun. It's really cool.
We love a tie-in. We love a tie-back.
Love a tie-back. Well, I can't wait to see your stream when you do Spyro. The Spyro love is gonna be really cool.
I will be playing him. I will.
I'll be watching too. I will be watching. And if you die even once, I'm like, not true fan. Not true fan.
No, I think I would argue the true fans are the ones who die the most because they're trying to find all the silly animations.
That is true. You know what? That's fair. You know what? I didn't even thought about that. I like that. I'm just messing with you.
I might try because the Spyro games I grew up with were not the original trilogy. The ones that I actually grew up, I have played them. I will say I have played them, but the ones I grew up with was actually the Legend of Spyro remake series where they basically redid everything. And it was such a fun time. Oh my gosh!
Great! We have the QAI. Hello, the big raid, the best raids. We have the AI, the only good AI that's on the internet right now. Hello, Q. It's great to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you. Hello, Raiders. It's great to see you. My name is Tricko, and we have a lovely VTuber interview for you today. If you guys have not been here before, this is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week we have a very lovely, all the way from the 7 seas to come raid us at our lovely event here. How about you introduce yourself to the lovely, amazing Raiders who all came over here today?
Yes, hi Raiders. My name is Melissa Rise. I'm still getting used to it. I'm a pirate themed VTuber. I just debuted this outfit yesterday, so I'm getting used to being a pirate. But I'm your new pirate captain. I hope you're all doing well and chasing that whimsy and grabbing water. Grab water. Everybody
grab water. Guys, go water your VTubers. Don't forget to water your VTubers. And water yourselves too. Make sure you guys get plenty of water. Yes, great to see you guys.
Yes.
Hugh, it's great to see you. I haven't seen you forever. I haven't seen all you guys, amazing community forever. So thank you so much for coming by. Q, I got a new Discord, by the way. So I lost my last Discord, so I do need to add you back on my new Discord account. So be on the lookout for a DM on Twitter because I'm going to reach out to you so I can friend you on my new Discord. So be on the look for that. I'll reach out to you. But thank you so much for introducing me to your lovely community. They're always so great whenever I see them. So thank you so much. If you guys have the raid and run, totally understand. Go get some drinks, go get some snacks, get some rest. If you guys do decide to stick around, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me give you a nice little shout out, by the way.
Speaking of DMs, it cracked me up. I just need you to know, you're the reason I finally opened DMs on Twitter ever since they changed to the new chat thing. Yeah, because you messaged me on there and I was like, oh, I have to finally do this. And I was like, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, it sucked because I lost my last Discord, so I have to reach out to all my friends. So luckily, I still have my Twitter, and so I reached out to all my friends. I'm like, hey, I promise you, the same guy, not being weird, new account. Just friend me on the account. Last person, don't worry about him. Just get rid of him. Just ban him. Just
block him. Ban him.
Block him. Just get rid of him. New me, new cool me. You'll love it. You'll see.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
on Twitter, I was like, you're the reason I had to get the chat.
Well, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it.
It was.
I really don't like the Twitter message center because, man, I don't know what they did with it, but it makes it so hard because I get like DMs back because I usually reach out to people on Twitter for my show, and so I'll get like DMs like months later and be like, oh, sorry, I didn't see this. It's like freaking Twitter. Just freaking you're not showing anyone my stuff. No.
Yeah, because I got the message notification, and then I was like, oh, and then I clicked on it, and then it was like, you have to sign up for the chat. I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's great. It's great. I love it. It makes it worth it. Love it. Cool. Well, we have one good, amazing question. Well, wait. One second. What would you do if when you? Oh wait, what? Blah, sorry. What is this question? What would you do if when you so he said yes would go?
Well, Viku, is that English?
Well, don't let Viku wait. You have to answer this very thoughtful question.
What would you do if when you so he said yes would go? I need to read this one more time.
Yeah, no, like my brain's just like. I was kind of confused about this one too. What?
What would you do if when you so he said yes
Super important
would
question.
go?
Super important question. Obviously, Whimsy.
Yes. Yeah, actually, Jonas is right. It is Whimsy. So
Whimsy. Good answer.
I say Teehee, Whimsy, and then disappear.
It's out of existing.
I just go poof.
Oh, yeah, got it. Cool. Awesome. Good job. Biku will definitely store that. He's like writing this down.
Okay. It's very important.
Whimsy, then poof away. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Well, thank you, Viku. I really appreciate it. That's so good. Well, I like that. The great first impression. I know, right? She's so cool. She's a little bubbly, so nice, so fun. Melissa's great. We love Melissa.
Oh, yeah, too nice. Too nice. Good job. Too nice.
Well, we have another question, a really good question, and I think this is actually going to be a really nice one for you to answer specifically because you have so much in store for us. Melissa does. Where would you like to see your content creation journey go in the future?
Yeah, so it took me a year to become a pirate. I'd love to expand my lore in more ways. I would love to do some bigger projects, like maybe some animation stuff. And I'd love to, honestly, things have changed for my life so drastically just in like 3 years in the VTubing space, especially like where I feel like anything I say could happen.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like if I say it, it's gonna manifest something. So I have to be prepared for whatever that answer is. But I think one of the biggest things I'd love to do more stuff at conventions and whatnot. We met at a convention. Conventions have always been a big part of me. I'm very sad that I can't really go to anything in person this year, just because nothing is really close to me that I want to go to. Like, I'm not going to TwitchCon. I'm not going to Anime Expo this year. I wanted to go to Offkai, but I couldn't. And so it's just like a lot of things are like, I coulda. But I want to like actually go in person to some more con stuff. And like do some things. I also do run a VTuber group with my best friend Mossy Fern, called Vtuality, and we just recently celebrated our first year. And I think I'm throwing this out because I want it to happen. Now, not everybody in Vtuality is wants to sing or do musical stuff, but I think it would be so fun to either for Vtuality specifically do a either like karaoke relay or like a little concert of some kind. I think that would be so fun to do. But in general, and I think it would just be cool to be a part of, I'm not saying that I'm the person who has to do this, but there's so many cool VTuber things that happen, 3D, 2D, PNG, and otherwise. I think it would be so cool if there was a full theatrical musical production of a show, like any like theatrical musical show done in like, but it's all VTubers.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, for example, like Little Shop of Horrors or Beetlejuice or, you know, any of these. I love theater. I love musical theater. So like, I would love to see like a full musical production, but it's all VTubers playing the roles. I think that would be so cool. I think
that would
be
be
so
interesting.
Cool.
Beetlejuice. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I can see this potential.
I've never seen something like that. I've heard people talk about things like that. Like a year ago, I want to say, I heard somebody bring up that idea after I mentioned it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm planning on doing something." And it's like we talked about earlier. Ideas die in DMs, basically.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. So I'm like, I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those in the 75% that didn't get seen, but. I'm throwing that into the ether. Anybody can do that, but if somebody sees this, please invite me. Please invite me. I will be background dancer number 3, and I will play my part so happily. But I think it'd be so cool. Because imagine, like, it would also be a way to make, because there's a conversation in musical theater about making shows more accessible to people. Like, we're seeing more theatrical productions be filmed and released in theaters. I think the most notable one I can think of off the top of my head, like we all know Hamilton, like that's called a pro shot. So Hamilton, the pro shot. I think Hadestown is coming to theaters soon. Okay. One of my favorite shows. It's phenomenal. I sing it like almost every single stream. I have to sing at least one song. It's so great. But yeah, like I would think that'd be something really cool to be a part of. But me in particular, I've always wanted to be a singer. I've always wanted to have people just listen to my stuff. So honestly, I just want to keep making people smile and be happy and, you know, just be more involved, honestly, and then go more places as a result of that. I want to put the work, so weird to say, but like, I want to put the work in so that when cool things happen, it feels like I earned it. I think that makes sense though.
I know that makes 100%. I like that. I think that's really good. I think that makes a lot of sense. And Zach was saying that either be cinematic or hilarious or both, which I definitely would be both, because there's definitely some really good plays that the VTubers can play off. And I feel like the creativity could work, you know? I think the creativity would work. It'd be really interesting to see it on like a stage though, because like with the theoretical, you have this giant stage to play around. Out here, the screen is your stage. So it'd be interesting how they would do it, but it would be kind of interesting. I like to see.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I'm cool throwing that one out there because I'm like, I have no plans of doing that myself. But if somebody was like, hey, can I have your help with this? I would help.
Do it.
It's
Guys,
just, it doesn't need to be my idea.
Doesn't mean it, but it was a good day. Because the idea reminds me of that one video from Alpha Red where they did Romeo and Juliet without rehearsing.
That's a great video. I love that video.
Also, Death Dragon, thanks so much for follow. I got a whole bunch of followers due for the raid, so I can't thank each and every one of you, but I'm going to anyway. Thank you so much, Day Sander, the one named Ender, and Damien Kaz. Thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are amazing people. Love it. You guys are amazing. Yeah, but no, I like that. I love to see these cool ideas. Like, that's the cool thing about being a content creator, is that just come up with ideas. You just want to do it. You just want to enjoy it. You don't know how you're going to do it, but you'll figure it out.
I think limitations breeds creativity, because I have been affectionately called a VGen degenerate. I go into VGen all the time and just give all the artists my money because they deserve it. They do deserve it. Commission real artists, people. That's if I have a soapbox, that's my soapbox. But
no,
like when I'm limited on something, then I'm like, okay, what's another way I can do this? Like the format for my lore videos is actually in the style of like a Danganronpa cutscene, basically. And I love it. But the reason that they are all like that, and now it's a consistent style that I'm keeping, but just, you know, I'm doing the yoink and twist. I'm making it my own. But the reason that it's like that is because I couldn't afford an animated lore video or animatics for a lore video. But people love it now because they're like, that's so unique. They're like, you never see this. And I'm like, well, it's cheaper. It's just more time, you know? But hey, I'm getting better at each one. And I looked at the lore video that I did last year when I originally debuted this base model to now. And even in just like 10 months, there's so much improvement, you know? So it's like, I'm excited for what the future could
Yay,
bring.
I love it. I love it. The future's good. The future's clear,
Yes.
and there's so much to do. And I love the best part. It's
Yeah.
the high seas is just raising. Your ship is about to set sail, and the horizon's endless. You have so much good potential. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, FAI, except for Q from earlier. Love her.
Yes,
She's amazing.
yes.
We love Q. Q is amazing. Like I mentioned this before, but I can't emphasize this enough. Q is actually like the only person I've ever met on my show that has ever been starstruck for me. Like Q is just the amazing content creator who is so, like, her design is so cool. She's all around the internet. She's actually really like made me laugh from all her clips. So when she came on my show, I was like just starstruck from her. But she's such a cool person. So nice, so caring, so respectful too. Such an amazing person. I
love hearing about good people in the VTubing space.
Right?
Hang
Q
on
is-
to those people, everybody. Hang on to those people.
Definitely 100% cute, amazing. Love you out there. I know that you probably are super busy. She's a 3D VTuber who does a lot of like VR chats and moves around, and I just imagine she's probably just super tired, and she's probably out like getting some rest right now, which you deserve. Make sure you get some water in you. But man, she works so hard. She works so hard. So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know VTubers had lore. Well, you know what? You'll probably need to go check out this lovely lady over here, but she's all about the lore. She's all about
Literally,
lore.
I
She has a book.
have a whole book. Look, see right there. I have all the lore.
Yeah, she has all the lore. She's literally all about lore. Literally, her entire story is about how she goes into books and manga and goes in between the pages and pretty much go into as a background character in your favorite story. So yeah, I think you like it. Only lore I know is that there's 3 VTuber confessions on Twitter that they started dating a mod. Oh, that's interesting. That's definitely a lore. Maybe not the lore, but there's definitely some lores like that. By the way, Melissa, if you haven't seen Q, she's basically you, but stuffed into a black latex suit and it has a holographic blue bow. She also has a holographic gun that she likes to use too.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
go if
wow.
you haven't checked out Q, definitely freaking amazing content creator. Definitely check her out. And she's also really unique too, because she's a mute VTuber who speaks in text only. Very cool person,
That's so cool.
right? Like she's so cool, very cool. Definitely go check.
Again,
One.
limitations breeding creativity. We love to see it.
Exactly, right? So cool. I love that. I love that. We do
love
have
it.
2 spins though. We do have 2 spins, so let's get some spins going. 2
Let's do
spins. We got Zach spin, but first we have water spin. Water, let's get it a nice one. Hopefully we get a Vaporeon question, maybe. Just for you, just for you.
I'm like leaning in to see.
Oh, yeah. See, we have lean, guys. I think I like her lean better, but I can lean too. Ah, here's a good controversial take, guys.
Oh.
Is a taco a sandwich?
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Because I think a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread.
2 pieces.
And people always want to be like, oh, but a sub or like a hoagie, like they can be connected. No, they didn't cut your bread all the way, okay? Unless it's specifically called like an open face sandwich, which it could be debated as just being toast with fancy toppings. A taco is typically only 1 tortilla, whether it be, fried and hard or whether it be soft. And it has 1 layer of topping. So even though it's curled around itself, much like a hot dog, it is not a sandwich.
I see.
Burgers are though. Burgers are sandwiches.
Burgers are sandwiches.
Burgers are sandwiches.
Okay, all right.
It's
A little
just a type of
controversial.
sandwich.
A little controversial. You know, don't hashtag cancel though for a take. Don't do yet.
Nah,
Don't do
write
yet.
your twit longers. Tell me that I'm wrong. I'll
Do it.
fight you.
I'll fight you. Taco is a hot. So I've always said.
Tacos are hot dogs. Tacos are hot dogs.
Yes. I always said that hot dogs are just American tacos. That's all I said.
Yep. Yep.
The very first sandwich was meat in 2 pieces of bread. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
pieces.
Well, let me throw this at you guys. It's a little bit of chaos in the mixture. Okay. So if you know how when sometimes you eat a taco, and you eating it with the tortilla like that, and sometimes when you eat it, the little part on the side breaks off in the corner, like underneath the crease, and turns into 2 pieces. Does that make it a sandwich? Does the taco turn into sandwich?
Oh no, I froze. Hold on. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. For a second, you looked really interested in my question.
I
You
was
were
like,
like, yeah, you were like, oh,
I was, but then I
I'm
noticed I
locked in.
froze.
I'm locked in. I was like, you locked in really well on this question. Like, you were really into it.
Locked in.
Locked in, exactly. It's a
Oh my
cannoli.
gosh. Okay, we're good. We're
Well,
good.
technically, yes. It is really depends on how the
cannoli.
dish was made intentionally. Okay, so it's first initial. Okay. What do you think, Melissa? Does a taco turn into a sandwich, or does a taco always stay as a taco?
Taco's always a taco. Taco's always a taco.
Okay.
always
So
a taco.
so it can never
Yeah,
become a
never a
sandwich?
sandwich.
Never a sandwich.
Never a sandwich. The closest you could get is I'm gonna upset all the Taco Bell fans here. I'm not a Taco Bell fan. The closest you can get is they have that taco, right, where it's like it's a soft shell, but then there's a layer of cheese, and then it's like the actual taco inside, and it's like and then it's a hard shell inside. That is the closest because the cheese is in between two layers.
Okay,
in this situation. So that's the closest it can get to being a sandwich, but I don't classify a lot of Taco Bell food as being what they're labeling it as. So
I love it. You stayed strong until that happened. You had to clarify.
yeah.
Controversial.
As somebody who always finds loopholes and things, I know how to cover my own loopholes.
Wow, this is the girl who's making her own lore. She knows how to find loopholes. She already knows how to find things that doesn't make sense. Taco is not real, but I still like it. Yes, Taco Bell is not real. Okay, now my last question on this one. Another wrench in this whole mix-up of things. Also, hello, honey. It's great to see you, buddy. A pizza. What if you take a pizza and fold it into a taco and eat it like a taco? Does a pizza turn into a taco?
Oh, it's just pizza.
Well, yeah, but you eat it like a taco sometimes. You fold it into a taco and you eat it.
Folding it doesn't turn it into a taco. It must be taco shaped.
It has to be taco shaped. Okay. Does it matter what's inside the taco?
No, because I won't lie. I've had spaghetti tacos and they were pretty ballin'. I won't lie to you. Spicy spaghetti.
The Spanish community and the Italian community will fight you for that. The spaghetti tacos.
100% will and have, and that's okay because why fight when we can get along and have spaghetti in a taco?
Yes, exactly. Why fight us, guys? Spaghetti and tacos for the win. Then it's a cannoli.
Why can't we be friends? Like, that's literally what it is. Exactly.
Taco Bell tacos are much tacos as they are sandwiches. Yes. Yes, agreed. They're their own brand. Then you get arrested in Italy. Oh no, you can get arrested in Italy. Don't go into Italy. Don't let people.
Can't go to Italy. I've already been canceled in Italy. That's crazy. Only Italy though.
Only Italy. Specifically. Coco tacos. Choco tacos. I love choco.
Choco tacos.
Choco tacos.
We do like choco tacos.
Spaghetti taco. Get a taco. A takini.
Spagao.
Spaghetti. I love these words. These words are great. 2 quotes from 2 Italian speakers say not approved.
Not approved.
I love it.
Who said I needed your approval?
Hey, Mihan, look at her. She's a pirate. She doesn't do by your rules.
Yeah, I'm a captain. I make my own rules. That's crazy.
Exactly. Now, this is Zach's question. So, Zach, this is your question. And I love this question. This is actually one of my favorite questions. I love asking this. If you were not a pirate VTuber, what kind of VTuber could you be?
So, I've thought about this because I originally wasn't going to be myself. I'm not going to give too many details because there might still be something with the idea come up in my lore now. But I have a lot of friends who are foxes. Who are like
I love foxes. I love fox VTubers.
I have thought of possibly being a fox VTuber, but they're kind of unfortunately a dime a dozen. So I don't really know what I would do to make it like different, because right now I'm definitely more human than that, but there's a lot of like, it would be like just like the ears and tail situation, right? Like that means that I have like animal ear assets that I can put on this model, and I do use them. Chat loves them. But like, that's not like I'm a fiend VTuber. I'm not a fox or a dog or a bear VTuber, you know?
My.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Well, you know what makes sense. I love fox VTubers. My VTuber technically is a fox VTuber, even though people mistake it as a cat VTuber, which, you know, just plays on the trickster role anyway. So I'm not opposed of it. Totally it.
Swiper no swiping, you know?
Exactly. If you guys are tricked to think that it's a cat VTuber when it's really a fox VTuber, then you know what? I can't tell you what to do. You guys go check. My favorite parts of those fox girls is definitely the fluffy tails. We love the fluffy tails. That's why
we love the fluffy tails.
We love the fluffy tails.
I think a fluffy tail would be so fun, but I like my little heart tail.
Yeah, you're a little.
Yeah, because I'm another reason for like my tail being the shape the way it is because I'm asexual, and so it's actually in the shape of a spade.
Oh,
so
there we go. That actually makes a lot of sense. I like it.
But it's also a heart because I like hearts. So
hearts are good.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah. It's very good. Tricko, your VTuber is literally Arsene from Persona 5, and if he's painted himself blue. You're not wrong. He is definitely has inspiration to Persona 5 characters, and Arsene is definitely one of my inspirations. But blue, I like blue. So
blue's a good color.
Blue's one of my favorite colors, so I do like that.
I think if I wasn't green, I'd be blue too. So yeah.
Yep, I like green both. They're both. So I was right. You were right, Zach. Very good. Very good inspiration. Good job, Zach. Good job. You deserve a cookie. You get a cookie for being right. Good job.
Cookies.
I know,
Dang,
right?
chat, you're lucky.
No, I give my chat cookies. What do you give your chat?
Trauma.
Trauma. Jeez, super real. Oh my god.
No,
Water, you okay over there, chat?
No, my chat. They're exactly where they want to be.
Exactly.
They get to their trees. They get to call me a furry, and I can't smite them because I don't know where they all live.
Somewhere around here. Somewhere. I'll find you eventually. I love it.
I was gonna say problems. That's crazy. I don't give you guys problems. I give you solutions.
Solutions to trauma.
Yeah.
It gives us trouble. Only trouble. My honey would say, listen, it's not the species that makes you a good content creator. You have fun and vibrant personality, and that will get you places regardless of your mark. Exactly. You guys are amazing spiders. I was joking this entire time. Never joking. We always love the punchline. Also, I like blue. I like blue too. Oh wait, Melissa, does your tail wag faster if you smile? Yes, it does.
It does.
That's
so
why
I can. Try and make it like go slow and then speed up, but it doesn't.
It's hard. She's like the worst tsundere because if you ever see Gold, I don't like you, and it's just speeding around.
Yeah, I don't like you, Baka.
I know, right? I don't like Baka. I love it. I don't know what I'll do if I wasn't yellow. I'm the yellow one. You are yellow one. We love Honey. Honey is a clown bee VTuber. It's fake.
Ooh. I don't like clowns. Scare me sometimes, but I do love bees. So
we like bees. You know, we like. Also like yellow's great. Like Camille. Yeah. Hi guys, really quickly, we're gonna be wrapping this up really quickly, but we did hit the 2-hour mark, so that means we had to launch a 1-minute ad. So I do apologize for the 1-minute ad. You guys will put a pause to this, put a pin to this, so we can run the 1-minute ad, and when you guys come back, we'll continue the show. So just stick around for 1 minute for the ad to go through, and then we'll come back. You guys already watching an ad? Oh, okay. I was trying to force an ad right now, so you'll get a different. But yeah, no, it's a great time. I love your tail and how waggly it is. Super cool.
I love it too. It's so fun to watch my because I have a cat, and sometimes when I'm working on stuff on my model, I'll like do different facial expressions, and it'll make my tail move. He'll follow my tail like it's like a mouse cursor or like a laser. He'll like follow it, and I'm like, no, you can't scratch the screen. Don't do that.
I know, right? I sometimes my cat will be right here too, and he will like look at VTubers while I do my interviews. I have you as a screen up on my portion of my screen, so my cat will see it. And sometimes if they have a wagging like tail, some of that, they will kind of like mess with it. It's so funny.
Like, whoopsie, sorry.
Whoopsies.
I'm like, listen, it's fun for me too. It's like,
what? I love it. Hunting Dragon, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There's 2 things that make a VTuber in my top favorites. something wags when they are happy, and they have the most adorable chibi model ever. Yes, we love those. Those are two good things. Those are good. Well, you guys have to go follow Melissa. Guys, go follow Melissa right now. She has a waggly tail. She's also really very fun and very talented. Very good.
I can also offer friends. Hold on, let me bring him over here. Here's my, hold on, I made myself bigger. I have a little friend right there. Yeah.
We'll see. Hold
I don't
on.
know if he's
loading. He's probably loading in the ether. Ether is summoning him.
Oh, no, I don't know if he's showing up. He might not be
It'll probably show up in a second. It probably just needs to load. There he is. Oh, look at this little guy.
Yeah, that's my mascot Ace. He's got a pirate outfit too.
We love Ace. Ace is adorable. Look at Ace. I love it. Then I might drop by in a future live stream. Well, it's great to see you, Zach. It's appreciate.
Take care.
I love little Ace. I love his little like ear piercing. He has a little eye patch. He has little wings as well. He has a couple. Oh, not anymore. But he has a really cool eye patch too.
They can all. I like toggles, so they can all come off and they can all go on.
I love it. So good. Oh, he's a bunny. I love bunnies. I love bunnies too. I actually am planning on getting my own chibi little like mascot, and he's gonna be a bunny VTuber too. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, somebody mentioned Autumn. I love Autumn. Autumn's a sweetheart.
If you love chibis and waggy tails, you'll love Autumn Mozilla model. That's so cool. I love Autumn. Autumn is really cool. That's so cool.
Great.
I love it. Been there, done her. Wait, not like that. Oh wow, you just like threw the mascot on me. It's like cool.
He hangs out, and then in lore we both landed in trash cans. So he just goes back to the trash. It's like going home. You know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just funny because you look like you threw it on my lap. Like.
You take care of him. I'm done with him.
I'm done with him. Okay, I'll take care of him. I'll put him off to the side right now. I'll put him on the side. Yeah. I love it. Cool. Awesome. I think we are close to the end. We have one final question for us today. So thank you so much for sticking by us all the way through the end. And now we're going to wrap it up with the last question of the night, which is one of my favorite questions. I ask this question to every single person. And you witnessed this in person. But this is the question that I asked Iron Mouse herself during her stage. So now it's your turn to finally answer the same question I asked 3 long years ago. It's now your turn to ask the same question.
Crazy.
So crazy. I love it. It's a long time coming. But the question is, any advice you'd like to share to inspiring VTubers or fans watching you today?
Yes. Okay. So.
Yes, I know. So.
Just start. You don't need to spend $2,000 on a model to get started. I started with a $25 customizable model, and I used that for like a year. And then I got a different customizable model that was like $100. And then I got this, which was like $2,000. But I got other things first, and I didn't just start with this. So you don't need to spend $2,000 just to get started. If you don't want to do face cam, that's okay. Be faceless for a little bit. But the most important thing is if you want to get started, if you want to do things, start today. You don't have to necessarily be quote unquote VTuber to start with. You also, debuts are fun. You don't need a super complex or complicated debut. And most debuts, like, especially for people who are starting out, because I know when I debuted as a VTuber, I had like 6 people. So like, you're not gonna probably have a big audience when you start. Yeah, so it's like, you can be any size and it can be fine. And then as soon as you get like cool new stuff that you want to show off, make that a debut and have a whole bunch of people show up. PNG tuber is also a very valid way to be. In Vtuality, we have had people be PNG tubers, live 2D and 3D. So like I think any form of VTubing is valid. And so whatever that means to you for wanting to start, just get started. And people are always like, but my camera, but my mic. Start where you're at, make a list of the improvements that you'd like to make, and then make them over time. It's not, Rome was not, as one of my talents likes to say, Rome wasn't burnt in a day. So you got
True, it took a couple days.
It did. So, things take time, and like a raging fire, you gotta start from the small little sparks, and then it grows into a raging fire, just to keep
that is
metaphor.
Definitely one good metaphor. I gotta admit.
Right. So yeah, you just gotta get started. the other thing I would tell people is, because there's a stigma, right, of like, oh, if you get to an agency or you get into a group, you're just automatically successful. No. If you're somebody who does get into a situation like that, and this is speaking from somebody who works behind the scenes at corpos and groups and stuff, the hard work is not getting in. The hard work is maintaining and growing from that point forward. So, want to make sure that you are locking in, keeping a level head, and don't let it get to you. Too, because some people will suddenly also go from, if you do happen to get into a corpo or something, or a big group or something, people go from single digits to maybe triple digits all of a sudden with CCV, and that can be very, very stressful. 100% can be very stressful. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, and you will make it through. And you'll come out on the other side with some new skills, a new mindset, and a hell of a community.
Exactly. That's actually a really good piece of advice like that. I love that end part. Because I've had a lot of VTubers come on my show who like wants to go into the corporate side of things and like start climbing and think this is a full-time job. But no one has ever mentioned the fact that when you actually get into that, that's when the actual work starts. Because there's a lot of like stress, expectation you have to be placed onto it when you become a corpo. You cannot just be like, oh cool, I'm corpo now it's smooth sailing. No, it gets really stressful really quickly, because you go from 1 to 3 digit streams. You are straight to a very like rigid schedule that you have to kind of stick with, and you have to do things at a certain kind of level. That's why I've always said to myself that I always want to keep this as a hobby and not pay this as a job, because like with my job, I'm always guaranteed that as long as I work my 47-50 hours a week, I will get a good paycheck at the work. Don't have to worry about it too much. As a content creator, if I want to take that as full time, if a video does not do well, which I've had situations happen, that's my rent right there. I cannot afford rent. You know? That's where so you have to kind of keep that in mind, that full-time streaming in a corporate kind of world might not be as glamorous as it seems to be on the surface. But if you do well, stick to your schedule, be professional, be respectful, and work really hard, just like in a job, you will be successful and do a really good job.
Exactly. And I always personally think for myself, because I've had this question come up with like my fiance and like friends and stuff and people in my group and whatnot, and they're like, well, at what point would you consider quitting your job and going full-time with content? And I said, well, one, not anytime soon, but I would have to at least have 6 months of making double what I currently make at my full-time job. Yep. I think that is the safest, because it also gives you a safety net, and it also gives you it's trackable. 6 months is a good amount of data to see if you're growing, if you're staying at like a certain, you might be at a high level, but is it staying the same, or is it increasing, or is it going down? You know, where are the trends, you know? And also in 6 months, well, algorithm changes can happen every month, week, day. We don't really know, because they're gate kept, right? So for me, I'm like, like it's gotta be a smart decision. But I'm also somebody who, I agree, I don't really ever want this. Ooh, sorry. It's my hot dog that I had earlier. It's coming back up. It's coming up as gas.
It's her American taco.
It's my American taco. It's fighting me. I went to Costco earlier. I had to get a hot dog. You
gotta get a hot dog. Come on, it's Costco. It's mandatory.
But so, oh my god, I totally just lost my train of thought.
Oh no! Okay. You were talking about the corporate lifestyle about
my boss.
Oh, hi Trey, it's great to see you. Over here with this look on. We're totally not talking about the corporate lifestyle and the back end side of things and all the underrated news and like rules that goes into it. Totally not.
I didn't talk about how many times you call me smelly on my streams.
Oh, I get that too. Oh my god. See, it's the same thing.
Oh, I was talking about, thank you for what it would take to quit my job. So yeah, I would have to make 6 months very consistent, high, double what my current salary is at my current work kind of money, which is a very long shot.
Oh yeah, like, that makes sense though. That's realistic though.
Yeah, plus I think this becomes more stressful and not fun when it is a job. For me personally, that's just my personal thoughts and feeling on it. So yeah, like as soon as I'm like having to worry about numbers, it's no longer fun, and I don't want to be a part of that for myself, because then I'm not having a good time anymore. So, you know, keep the work, and then keep the fun. And yeah, honestly, find the balance. That's, if I can add something else to my advice, find a balance, because the moment you find a balance, things are going to work out, and then you'll start finding more time that you can spend in putting back into what you make, what you do, and anything else fun that you know, comes to mind. So yeah.
Hey, good. I love that advice. That's actually really good advice. Not only you actually mimicked a lot of what we talked about with the Iron Mouse question that you actually had, you mimicked a lot of that, but also you added your own full flair to it, and even some underside of the actual like corpo kind of like mindset, which I didn't actually hear about before. So that's actually really cool. Thank you so much for the insight. That's actually really cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's just, as long as people see it and they're like, cool, that's the finish line. I'm like, oh no. You're in like a 5-round marathon. You just started your first lap. Like, you gotta keep going.
You gotta keep going. That's not the finish line. That's not the end of your dream. That's the start of your journey of your career. That's crazy.
Exactly.
I love it. Amen. Keep up those hot dogs. 150, right? You can't $1.50 hot dogs. Obviously, don't. That will always be the best. Always best. I love VTubers who have a second job, because they are 70% chance that they will tell a nice story of coworkers going, "Hey, you sound like this VTuber I watch." Have you ever had that happen? You just like, "Oh, you sound like this one VTuber."
I've gotten scared. So I work remote, so I actually don't see people in person for most of my day job, because I don't have to be on camera either for my day job, unless there's like a super important meeting, which barely ever happens. Maybe once a year. Like, it does not happen. But there was a time where, when I first started my job, I had VTubing stuff up on my work computer, because it was my own computer and I was also using it for work. It was a whole thing. And I accidentally had, the camera was trying to connect in Teams to my VTube studio like camera, but I got so lucky it just showed a green screen. I was like, so they were like, oh, that was really weird. And then I had to share my screen to them, and I accidentally shared my OBS, but I was lucky. It was just a black screen with my audio mixer. Okay. So they were like, oh, what is that? And I go, I'm so sorry. And by the way, they know this was my personal computer, and that I told them I worked another job. And they were like, oh, what is that? Is that for your other job? And I went, yeah, I'm so sorry. That was from the morning. And they go, is that like a audio interface? And I went, I work in radio.
Yes, totally. I work in radio.
Like, oh, that's cool. What station? And I was like, oh, you wouldn't know it. It's more like a podcast. And then I like covered my ass. I was like, oh, I do the mixing. I do the design, so you don't actually hear me on the show.
Oh, yeah. Clever.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, like people will call in, and I just, you know, I have a voice changer, and it, you know, sometimes I'll talk and prompt them with a question.
Yes.
Yeah. And so they all think all of my coworkers think that I'm behind the scenes at a podcast.
You know what?
They think it's a big
totally
podcast too.
Oh,
so.
I love that. That's smooth. Good alibi, right? The good alibi for VTubing. Oh yeah, work with tech and voice recording on a podcast.
Yeah, I had to throw in the voice changer, because one time I joined a meeting with an alien voice changer on my mic, and they were like, what? Are you okay? That sounds really weird. And I go, oh my god, the podcast, they put a filter on my mic last night for the show. I'm so sorry. And they were like, no, it's fine. We just thought something was wrong with the connection. I was like,
Ooh. Ooh. It's so interesting meeting people that have no idea about like the things that we're into. Like I love talking to like business people I work with are super like sports bros, and like they love golfing, you know, and they're all like super like into that world of side of things. They the only thing they watch on TikTok are like face cream and like funny like dance videos and like food recipes, while we're over here watching anime, playing video games, and watching VTubers funny clips. These people are watching like how to like make a good meal prep and like a funny like car video, you know. So when you introduce them to like what you like, or they stumble upon something is, they're like, oh, what's that? Is that what they call cartoons? You know, it's like,
oh my god, yeah,
totally.
It feels like that, and it's just
totally.
But the moment a coworker of mine finds a stream, one, I'm gonna be concerned. I'm the youngest person at my company. And two, I'm gonna be like, so that's not me.
That's totally
the
not
name
me.
is similar, but it's not me, I swear.
I promise you, Michelle, like Melissa is a very common name. Very common name.
It is. So I'm very fortunate in that regard, and unfortunate because also it's common.
Yes, exactly. It's fortunate. I like. I'm in a media.
Background character.
Background
I blend in.
Blend in with everyone else. I don't mind mentioning her from like the 100th time. Q says that she's afraid that someone in public might recognize her from the way she moves. That'd be crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, Q does like move very like unique, but I don't think so. I think like Q, like as someone who worked with her behind the scenes, she stays very like anonymous. Like I never have heard her voice. I never like done any of that kind of stuff. I've just seen her work in the background, but I don't think she will ever be noticed. I don't know what she does, and again, I don't mind not knowing. That's her personal life. I don't want to have to be really going into it, but I feel like it's definitely kind of scary when it comes to those kind of like, oh man, will I get noticed, you know? Which is funny because I had a VTuber who like moves around a lot and like does a lot of face like movements. She told me that like she actually had someone approached her because she is very animated when she talks, and someone mentioned that like you kind of like act like a VTuber because you move around so much, and she's like, oh. I was like, oh yeah, you know what? That is understandable because VTubers, as someone who does VTubing on the side, I do move around a lot. My mouth, I over accentuate my mouth sometimes. So if I get in the mode and I get really into it, I might not notice that I'm doing it. And so if I'm like in public and I'm like being very animated, like if I'm talking about something I really like, a VTuber kind of like personality might come out.
Oh yeah, like there's times where I'm talking to people and I have little VTuber mannerisms, right? So like I'm like bouncing around, you know, doing all my puppeting and stuff, and like sometimes if I'm nodding my head a lot during streams or something, like you've been seeing me do this motion a lot, like this is me nodding my head. Sometimes I'll end a stream and my neck hurts because I've been nodding and like bouncing around so much.
A muscle.
But I've done that in person, and somebody who did not know what VTubers were was like, why are you moving like that? And I was like, I'm like, I'm just very animated.
I'm just a big animated person. I'm everything's good, right? Everything's great.
Yeah, I'm very animated. No pun intended.
No pun intended. I love it. That reminds me. Ah, yes. I love it. That's really cool. Yeah, true. I have a few Melissas back in my high school. Yeah, see, Melissa's like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Melissa's a cool name. It's a really cool name. I like that. Yeah. But yeah, no, thank you so much for all the advice. I loved all the things you had. I loved all your answers. Your answers were really great. I love your stories, all the designs, all the inspirations going behind the scenes, and I love all the little corporate aspects of it. It was so great. It was so amazing. I appreciate you coming on my show, and thank you so much for answering all my questions. It was a blast having you on my show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me again. This is like 3 years in the making.
I know, right? Like, oh my God.
I'm glad I got to do it with this model though, because if we did it with my previous one, I would have cried. I would have cried.
I know.
I appreciate.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah, I love customizable models and model makers, but like, there's a lot of them now, right? Mine was like the only one on the market back then.
Oh yeah, you know like, what? Fair, very fair. Yeah, it's been a while.
Like,
it's been a while.
It was rough. No V-bridge or nothing. Like.
No worries.
One last question. Wait,
yeah,
please.
ask away. Like, just because all my questions are done doesn't mean you guys don't need to ask. You guys can ask as many questions as you guys like. You know, 100%. We have some more spins you guys want to do. Go for it, 100%. Melissa, is your animation slider from your model realistic or bounces if you move like 5 inches?
It's a little bit of both. So obviously I have my chest physics, but I won't lie, that does kind of mirror my IRL physics as well.
There you go.
So yeah, I am a busty girl, so there's some realism there, but like I would say like hair sway is pretty realistic and stuff. You know, the relative bounciness of it, like yeah.
I was not meaning the chest fizz at all.
Oh, it's okay. I was though. So that's okay.
I was, yeah.
I was.
I was talking about that. No, I do agree. I remember when I first got my model, like whenever I did slight moves, he would move a lot. I had to lower the slider like crazy because I actually like it better when they don't move as much. Because I like the movement. Don't get me wrong. I like you want as a puppet. When you are puppeteering a model, you kind of have to have the mindset that you always have to be moving, you always have to be like the visual presence no matter what you're doing, because people want to have this kind of visual thing. If you're just standing still, that's all you're doing and not really moving. Even when you're playing video games, not really doing anything at all, it does kind of not really feel like you're doing anything. You know, you're not being anything special. I mean, like if you're a PNG tuber, it's different, but usually you want to make sure with a 2D model, 3D model, you always want to be moving around because that's what a puppeteering is all about. You want to be able to be a pleasant thing to watch, and people love seeing movement. So it makes sense. But if your slider is like going crazy and you're going all over the place with just small movements, that's also very distracting, and you don't really want to be distracted. So there's a good balance. Good balance. This kind of stuff, you know.
100%. And like with it's a limitation, right? Like I can't map my face 100%. So like, for example, if I am doing something where I have to be more quiet or still like a horror game, for example, I might need to be very quiet. So if I'm not moving as much, well, guess what? My facial expressions are, you know? So it's like, it's also levels and stuff of like, okay, if I can't bounce around, then my face needs to move around a whole lot more.
A whole lot more, which makes sense. Let's do another spin. We have one more spin to go for. Let's do another spin. We love more spins. We more spins. Let's go for another spin for you guys today. I'm a respectful VTuber viewer, which we respect you as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We love it.
We love respectful. When you're in my chat, depending on the time, you can also be disrespectful. It just depends.
Depends. Community nights. We were just talking about your community and how awesome they are. Do you do any kind of cool community nights with your fans?
Yeah, I am. Before the end of this month, I actually am trying to plan because it is Pride Month. I am trying to plan we do watch parties in my Discord sometimes for shows. So we actually do need to finish up the Amazing Digital Circus in there. I've already seen the finale, but we do need to finish that up in the server for everybody. And then I want to do a watch party for a movie night, if you will, for the movie Some Like It Hot. It's one of Marilyn Monroe's last movies before she passed away. And I am a big, like, when it comes to like, I love old school Hollywood. I love the history of Hollywood. There's a lot of not great things about it, but there's a lot of really interesting things about it. And I am like, fun fact a lot of people don't know, Marilyn Monroe is a ace icon. She was largely believed to be asexual, just there wasn't a term for it back then.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And she is like super loved and respected in the community for that. You know, she was a sex icon, but she was asexual, and you know,
that's cool.
There's a lot of unique history around Marilyn Monroe's life, and you can actually kind of see it in this movie, Some Like It Hot, which is about 2 guys who are running from the mob, and in doing so have to take on the disguises of basically they dress up as women and join an all-women's band to escape going to being killed by the mafia. So yeah, it's actually a very fun movie, and for the time, extremely progressive. If anybody knows the line, it's a famous line where it's nobody's perfect. If you've heard that as a famous line, it comes from Some Like It Hot at the very end. It's the very last line of the film, and it is very powerful, and it's just that line made the entire movie perfect for Pride Month. So
hey,
yeah.
there you go. I love it. I love it. I love the support. Love the support. I think that's really cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I love to see it. Also, don't forget, I definitely still recommend it. You don't have to, but I still recommend watching the Page Master. I feel like that fits with you and your content quite a bit.
Maybe we'll make that a community tonight. Absolutely,
Cool.
absolutely.
Cool. It's really old school. It's really old school. Like it's like 1990, like 6. No, not that old.
Oh, you're like 1990s, and I'm talking about Some Like It Hot, which came out in like black and white.
You're talking
era,
about black and white era. This one is more like the 2000 era. This is like 2000.
Yeah.
So not that old, but still like good 20 years, which makes me feel old now.
Oh God, don't say, oh my God. I have a friend who was born in 2001, and I'm like, you are baby. You are a child. You are baby.
I know. I love how like whenever like I don't get carded very often, but whenever I do get carded, they look at it for a second and they're like, oh, 19. I'm good. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm like, why is that the thing? Like, why the 19?
Like if you're gonna card me, at least be respectful. You don't have to be like, oh, 19.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
Just be like, oh, look, you look so young. I have the card you. It's like, oh, thank you. You know, instead it's just like,
oh, thanks.
Like, just don't card me if you know it's 19. Come on.
I know. It's like, come on.
Come on.
But then I'm like, no, please card me, because the moment they think I look old, I'm like, shit.
Well, it's funny because like I usually people don't card me because I have a beard, and when you have a beard, you obviously like usually.
It took time to grow
over
that.
19. Yeah, exactly. But most people don't. But whenever they do, they're like, "Oh, sorry, it's policy. If you look under 50 something, then you card you." And they're like, "Okay, cool." But then they look at me like 19. Okay, here. It's like,
yeah, I'm like, don't dismiss me.
Feel
Come
bad.
on.
Like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But imagine being brave enough to card a pirate. You gotta be
right?
pretty
You gotta
brave
be pretty
to do
brave.
that. I got a knife.
Yeah, I know, right? Sheila goes to R-rated movies. You don't want to card that.
Arr.
Arr, I love it. Arr. Well, again, thank you so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. I had a blast having you on. It was a pleasure and all the great fun. It was so much fun. 3 years in the making. We finally got you on my show, and it was super worth it. Super. I love it.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on again. It was worth the wait.
Worth the wait.
If you want to snag any of my V-Duality talents, I can definitely throw them over, and then we'll see about some other stuff.
I would be honored. I'd be honored if you could do that. I'd be so good. I would love to. Just let them know. I can DM them. I can put in the work. I'll put in all the work, the scheduling, everything like that. Just have them give me their contact so I can reach out to them.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it. And then this is not the end. Obviously, Melissa, we're going to hang out some more. I have some really cool ideas in the making in the future. So stay on tune. We'll definitely hang out. Definitely.
Yeah, we had an idea. So
I have ideas. So much as a content creator, you have so much creative ideas. And I have some. And if I do see you in the off-kai as a little computer, I'm going to come see you and we'll see.
Yeah, I will definitely tweet about it. And post on Blue Sky. I have both. I use both. So yeah, if I am, you will know. It will be posted.
I love to see it. That'd be good. It'd be nice to drop here from a raid. Super worth sitting through the remaining of it. Thank you so much, Zach, for coming from the raid and sticking with us, asking as many questions. I love your questions, Zach. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope to see you again in my future VTuber interviews. I have a couple more. Actually, say a couple more. I have one more this week, and then of course I do this show each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. I've interviewed so many VTubers, including Q. I had Q, and then of course from my last previous raid, Dots. I had Dots here, who was also an amazing VTuber as well. So if you guys would like to check out a brand new VTuber, you can also follow me. I do the show each and every week. So I hope you guys enjoy. Super fun.
Follow.
Thank you, Water. Thank you, Water. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. I always appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But I always like to do 2 more things before we end. And the most important things is, Melissa, where can people find you? We need to have you be followed as well.
Oh my goodness. Well, hi again. My name I have have been. I am.
She wasn't like that for me before. She was someone completely different, but now she's back to being Melissa Rice. She was Melissa Fallen for a little bit, but now she's Rice.
Yeah. You know, a little case of mistaken identity, but it's just myself. I forgot my identity.
Yeah. I forgot, but I'm good.
I forgot. But hi, yeah, I've been Melissa Rise. I am Melissa Rise. I am your pirate fiend VTuber, and you can catch me every Tuesday and Friday over on twitch.tv/Melissa Rise. And that is where I stream. I do mostly Pokemon and then variety content, including some collabs. So I will be starting up. My next Pokemon series is actually kind of funny. I'm going to be playing Super Mario Mon, which will also be my first Mario game.
I love that. We're going to be playing a Pokemon series. By the way, it's actually Super Mario.
It's actually just Mario. But it's going to be my first Mario game. I've played like Mario Party and Mario Kart, but I've never played like an actual Mario game before.
Oh.
So, Pokemon Mario makes sense.
I love it. It makes sense. I love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah. And then I've done some Repo and a lot of Repo, Yap Yap, and Peak. Those are like my friend slop games that I love so much. But yeah, otherwise Pokemon and that, and then a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos.
And we love the chaos. We love the chaos. It's very good. It's very good. I'm actually playing Pokemon Black for the very first time. I never played Pokemon Black. So many people's favorite Pokemon is Pokemon Black, so I'm so happy to finally play it for the very first time because so far I'm enjoying it. I really do like it a lot. I will say this though, I did add a little bit of a spice to it, a little spice, because even though it's my first time playing through the story, it might not be a lot of people's first time. So to add a little spice to it, it is also a randomizer. So it's a whole bunch of different Pokemon to it. Some of them are not good. Apparently, I got a couple of legendary mithril Pokemon on my list. I didn't even know. So it's kind of fun. A little broken, but you know, it's still fun. It's still fun.
You know what? You'll need that. Is it a Nuzlocke too? Are you doing a Nuzlocke too?
I tried. Okay. I've done Nuzlockes before, and I just couldn't do it. I'm not skilled enough in Pokemon to do the Nuzlocke, and whenever one of my favorite Pokemon dies from a random crate that I didn't even know that my Pokemon was a weakness to, I get so devastated. I just don't want to play anymore.
Oh no!
Like, I can't do maybe down the road I'll do another Nuzlocke, but right now I'm just gonna keep with my randomizers. Just keep with my randomizers.
Yeah,
I love randomizers. It's so much fun.
I did a Pokemon White Nuzlocke a couple years ago, and it was so fun to go back through and revisit the game. It is my second favorite Pokemon game. My first favorite is Pokemon Emerald, which I also just recently replayed through. So, yeah.
Nice.
I hope you have fun with it. What gym are you at? What gym are you at?
I just finished my last gym, which was at the library. Just did the library one.
Oh, you're about to go through it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The first thing I ever witnessed that I was like, this is super different, was like the father of that one girl like got super pissed off at him for like going off. I was like, what the frig? Shouldn't people be happy for their kids go on adventures? Why is the father so mad? Why so mad?
Yeah, I'm like, come on. Yeah.
No spoilers. No spoilers. We'll see more in the future, but I'm saying, like,
yes.
So far, it's already a different Pokemon game that I'm experiencing. I'm experienced. I've only played like the first beginning Pokemon. I played like literally Red through Silver and Crystal. I played it through Crystal, and I stopped playing Pokemon forever. And then I got back into it in Sun and Moon. So like, I have not experienced anything like dark. Really, all my Pokemon games has been super light and like innocent.
Yeah.
And I was told that like Black and White had got a little bit more of the like darker tones of like the story. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, they are by far. I think the Pokemon games that have the best stories are 3, 5, and 9. But so that's Hoenn, which is Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, and then that's Black and White 2 for Gen 5, and then Scarlet and Violet with Gen 9. I think those games have the best stories by far.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll do a Soul Link.
Oh, maybe. I have a couple planned, but I'm always happy to add in another.
We'll see. I'm not good at Nuzlocke, so we're probably going to hold off on it for a while, but we'll see. Yes, Scarlet and Violet. And there you go. I love it. I love it. Multiple
It's more fun
restarts.
when you're bad at things than being good at things.
That's
So
true.
real.
That is true. I love it. And Emerald's one of my favorite. I love it. That's so cool. That's so cool. Well, one last thing we gotta do, and that is people have done an amazing job supporting me as a content creator by raiding into my channel and doing my show. So obviously we guys have to spread the love and raid into another amazing content creator so that we can keep this train going. But I always like to give my first raid suggestion to my guest here. Does anyone you'd like us to raid?
I adore and oh, beautiful. She's live. Okay. I have a lovely friend, Wee Wee, who just debuted her. She just debuted her version of the. Oh God, it's a customizable model. I can't remember who made it. But let me go ahead. I will. The name is as easy as it sounds, but I will send it in our DMs. She is live right now, actually playing Pokemon. Doing
cool.
a. I don't know if it's a Soul Link or Nuzlocke. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just a tandem Pokemon run. But they're doing a ROM hack right now.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, but
And they're playing Sapphire. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. Oh,
Yeah,
this looks
adore Wee Wee.
adorable. Oh, her model's so adorable.
She's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. I have Wee Wee is somebody who when I was still doing face cam content found me and supported me, and I adore Wee Wee for that. And she's just a lovely person in the VTuber space, and I think more people should know about her. So hell yeah.
Well, I love to hear that. Well, let's go check out Wee Wee. She seems like a very lovely person. And if you like Pokemon, she's also playing some Pokemon, so let's go give her support. Again, thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show. I really do appreciate it. Go check out Melissa. She's a very lovely, very talented, very amazing VTuber as well. So definitely go check out some more of our content. And again, if you guys like to check out more of this stuff, you can also follow me if you like. But until then, I hope you guys all have yourself a really great day, and I'll see you guys next time on the next show of our future. And then also don't leave Discord yet, okay, Melissa?
Okay. Do you have a raid message?
I do have a raid message. My raid message is a lot of people actually really like it. I'm actually really proud because I came up with it. It is the show must go on. This is no trick.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So copy that for you guys, and then we'll start the raid setup right now. And then again, you guys all take care. I hope to see you guys next time. Well, bye everyone.
Bye,
Bye everyone. Bye. Whoa.
So it's a deal then.